You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.
Yo, welcome back.
What's up, everybody?
Cooling out, we're back. We have a returning guest. I like to say people special, but once you come back a certain amount of times, you're no longer a guest now. You know what I mean? Which is it's your second time now?
Second time.
You still a guest. You come back on next time. You just Austin.
Got you.
But we got Austin here with us. We're going to have to get you on the mic.
Yeah, my bro is back.
Happy to be back, fellas. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in on short notice.
Scoot on up. I'm looking at your levels. They not moving. Let me scoot you up. There you go.
Is that better?
That is better. There you
Good.
go. Now the people can hear you because
Good.
It's no
Got
fun.
a lot to say.
It's no fun when you just asking questions and they can't hear the answer. And I'm like, oh, interesting. And they like, yo, what is he saying? How you been, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's been a while. I can't believe it's been a year since I've been here.
I know, it really flies.
Yeah, it flew by. You just hit 3 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, that was a while ago. That was when we were still waiting for Drake to drop. And
he did.
Oh, did he?
He did. He didn't disappoint.
No.
Not a single soul. Outside of I'm upset, but
Yeah.
I'm going to let that one slide.
Yeah. You got to listen to it 2 or 3 times, the whole album. And I like that song, I'm upset.
Ooh.
I said that once,
I
but
do like
I
it.
might have been drinking.
Kev murmured that to me once. I let him slide.
The first time I heard it, I was like, what the hell is this? But then the more I listened to it, I'm like, all right, this is kind of good.
I think it was the timing.
Yeah, it was suspect.
Because we were at his apartment, we had a big party.
Yeah,
I'm talking about 20 people, and then somebody was like, "Yo, Drake responded. He dropped a song called I'm Upset," and we know it's the Pusha T.
We had that shit blasting, and that's how I knew it wasn't good.
Yeah, it was like, yo,
we had it blasting.
I turned the Rockets game back up,
and it still wasn't hitting me. I was like,
it was suspect.
this song isn't going anywhere.
yeah, where the Rockets game?
Yeah,
man?
I was like, all right, make sure we cut the TV back on.
Yeah. Speaking of the Rockets,
Ooh,
trash right now.
they're terrible.
They're terrible. I was telling Kev a couple weeks ago, they need to pick up Jimmy B, and they'll be all right.
How they going? I mean,
I hope so.
Listen, he on my fantasy team, and these little personal days
yeah,
resting,
diva-ish.
it ain't looking
antics.
good.
Yeah.
I lost last week single-handedly because of Jimmy Butler.
Because he sat.
Picking when he
I
would
lost
play.
by 50 points, and he sat out 2 games last week.
Yeah,
You tell me he couldn't get 50 fantasy points in 2 games?
Easy.
get it in one.
Come on. I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, all right, so I hope he plays tonight against the Lakers. We don't know.
Has he came to a decision yet?
Well, reports say it's a go, but I ain't heard nothing from him. So, with him, he
General
finicky.
soreness.
Isn't it wild the team lets him do this? Like, he's like, I'll decide what I'll play.
Yeah, he went full diva, but I kind of like what he did, to be honest with you. I'm curious to hear your guys' opinions. I think that he's easily the best player on that squad. Better than Cat, better than Wiggins. Ooh. I personally think that. So
Ooh.
I think he's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
most valuable. So for him to say, "Yo, you both are number 1 overall picks. You got to step it up for us to win." Like, I don't hate it. Maybe he did it the wrong way, but I still like it.
Nah, I like the level of aggression he attacked the situation with. I think it was necessary because you see when he's not playing how bad they look.
They're terrible.
Like they're not even a playoff team, which is crazy because you have 2. Well, you have I think who's going to be a superstar in Cat, and then you have someone who should be a all-star in Andrew Wiggins, like based on his talent and his expectations. But when Jimmy Butler's not in the lineup, they look like they shouldn't even be a player. Look, they're tanking.
Literally.
But I don't respect this. I'm playing one day, I'm not playing the next day.
I don't like that. I think he should play all the games to make his trade value even higher. I think he's shooting himself in the foot right now. But
No, I would agree with
He
that.
also then I mean I don't know his mindset, but I think he's probably like, yo, I don't want to help these people out too much. Like I don't, because he's like helping Minnesota look like take them to the playoffs basically, and they're not paying him. They chose to pay Wiggins before him.
Foul.
Oh yeah, he was there when they paid Wiggins.
They chose to pay.
Wow.
I mean, Cat was inevitable, but they
that's a must.
They gave Wiggins that money, and this is when was it the GM when he was like, oh yeah, I want to sit down with Wiggins.
Yeah, look him in his eye.
Look him in his eyes, and Wiggins was just like, yeah, I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah, I'll make my eyes look any way you want
First
for
of all,
150
my
million.
eyes would be glycerin. I have mascara. My shit's be popping.
For 100, yeah, I'll say whatever you want.
148 mil.
I lie through my teeth.
What? Be whistling through the gaps.
I'm in the
lost
gym every
potential,
day.
man. He's 6'8", bouncy. He'd be a good defender. He's not that good right now. He's decent, but it's not worth 148 mil.
Let's take one step back. You really think that the Jimmy Butler's going to help the Rockets? And in what sense do you think he can help the Rockets?
The only reason I think he would be really good on the Rockets is because beside the league is stacked with threes. Kawhi, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Giannis,
Paul George.
Ben Simmons isn't a three, but he's the size of a three. The only person that can guard LeBron, KD, Giannis, those types better than Kawhi is Jimmy Butler.
Klay Thompson.
And you think he can D up better than Jimmy Butler?
Well, he's a shooting guard.
That's true.
Unless you
Jimmy
want to
Butler's
just
full-
say wings.
All right,
They're the
so
same
wings?
height,
They
but,
about the
Jimmy
same.
It's
Butler-
close. Yeah.
Jimmy Butler is like bigger, I feel like.
I mean,
I think it's a conversation.
yeah, it's a conversation to be
Yeah,
had.
all
But,
right.
continue,
wouldn't-
but no,
Second and third.
I'm not going to
Second
disregard.
and
I'm not going to
third.
disregard your
I wouldn't
point.
convince
Yeah,
you,
continue,
you know?
continue.
I think that like he would just be so locked in defensively,
Yeah.
and just like try so hard, which he already does, and like CP and Clint and James Harden would just do their thing, and anyone could be the 4, honestly, or 5. PJ Tucker would probably still be there.
Yeah.
That's a squad. That's a squad
I
to be
agree.
reckoned with.
I agree. It's something both
You
teams
think it's a
need
squad
to do.
that they can challenge the Warriors with, though?
No.
Then that's the
But
thing.
then
What's the point?
That's
Yeah.
me. What's the point then?
Yeah.
Why am I giving up 4 first-round picks to chase something that I know is
Well,
inevitable I'm not going to get?
I'd say your next 3 years are down the drain with Chris Paul's contract, so you might as well just go all the way.
But this giving up 4 first-round picks is over 8 years.
Yeah.
But you don't think Daryl Morey has done like the calculations as best you can to see how much those picks would be valued?
Right. Oh, he definitely.
Well, of
has.
course he has, but he's basically betting on the fact that his team will be good over the 8 seasons, so that those picks will be lower first-round picks. But Chris Paul is what?
30.
30? No,
he's like 33.
30.
Oh.
No, he's
34.
he's 34.
He's LeBron's age.
He's
yeah.
34. He's older than LeBron. He turned 34 before LeBron turned 34. So by the time that contract, he'll be 38.
That hurts.
And barely keeping
Making
that
how
hamstring
much?
close.
40 how
Yeah.
much million?
46 that last year.
God bless.
James Harden, nah, he's still young. He's still gonna be in his prime. But you basically relying on James Harden. That's not true. You know what? You might be right. Because if you have James Harden, Clint Capella just signed long term.
I like Clint Capella on that squad.
And then you just put some, decent pieces around him. That's at least a playoff team, depending on who you put around.
They gonna
him.
make the playoffs
No
as
matter
it
what.
stands.
I'm saying, so
Oh, yeah.
no,
So
so
a
I'm saying,
contender,
but I'm saying
though.
for 8 years.
Oh, yeah.
So for them being
Oh,
in the
gotcha.
playoffs for 8 years, and
Gotcha.
that pick is sure to not be a lottery pick.
But isn't that locked in if you get Jimmy Butler and you re-sign him?
Can they afford to re-sign Jimmy Butler?
When they inherit his bird rights, if they do?
Can they still afford to sign him? Like
Yeah, they can go over their cap.
they have to
The
go
owner
over-
said he wants to spend.
They're already over. They're already over now. But if you sign Jimmy Butler long term, remember the long term tax benefits of that. Every
Alright, it's-
season it like doubles and quadruples and all this other nonsense. They're going to end up paying the last year like $500 million in luxury tax.
The deal is crazy to begin with. It's crazy if you're only doing all this for 1 year, Jimmy V.
That's why I don't
still
know.
don't like that Melo move. That's why they need a good.
I like
defender.
it.
I trashed it. I
I
trashed it
hated
last
it.
week.
I
and
like
then
it.
I think he came off like consecutive 20-plus
Yeah, he
point
had 28
games.
the other night.
And I'm
Played
still
well.
standing by it.
I liked it for.
I sold all my
for this
stocks.
reason. This reason only.
for the hype.
No, I mean not. Well, that's.
Oh, you mean
something, too.
before the season?
I liked it just because who else were they going to sign?
Oh, I did like it before the season.
Yeah.
Could have signed Luka Bamunte and Trevor Ariza again.
Trevor
I
Ariza
agree.
got $15 million
Yeah, I
from
know.
Phoenix.
Good for
And well, we see his effect.
And you see him, he looked lost out there. I guarantee.
Well, they look lost without
He's
him.
gonna get bought out soon. And he's gonna probably end up going back to the Rockets. If that's not in the CBA, I don't know if they can do that.
I don't know. That'd be crazy.
But like they signed Melo for what 2.4.
yeah.
That's a good pickup. I mean, he don't play a lick of defense, but
Yeah, I thought with Chris Paul and Harden setting you up and your primary skill is scoring, you could do that, which he has shown, but for the majority of the season.
yeah.
I just never liked Melo's game really.
Don't talk to
respected
Kev.
it. I
Don't talk-
respected
don't
it.
talk
I
to
respected it. I just never loved the game.
No, I'm
Just
Don't talk to Kev.
deep pull up twos. Like, I don't love it.
Kev,
He's
That's back when we were in
one
college.
of the most college
Offensive.
Nah, my belt shit. That's my fault. My bad. My bad.
We get it. You
I
like him.
had to get up on the table. Because Kev used to be in love.
I did like, for instance, what's his name? Jamal Murray went for 48.
My
I'm
boy.
looking at it on Sports Center.
He on my fantasy
He
squad.
almost
My
tried
boy.
that,
yeah.
I was like, go for it.
Yeah.
You saw him try to go for 50, right?
Yeah, but
Kyrie's
hold on.
pissed.
Before you said, I'm reading that on Sports Center, and they're like, the last nugget to do that was Carmelo.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you
51.
really used to be good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Braided young Mello
Yeah, yeah.
on the light blue jersey Nuggets.
Yeah.
Was
Kev told me he used to
nice.
want cornrows. This was in college because of how inspired he was by Carmelo Anthony.
I never once said that.
Kev used to have the jersey on everything.
Yo, but I was at the Knicks Warriors game the other night, and
Excuse me.
Give us your takeaways.
they can't be beat. Like, they literally can't be beat.
Oh, the Warriors.
Oh yeah. Oh, not the Knicks.
Okay.
Not the Knicks.
Okay,
The
yeah,
Warriors
yeah, yeah.
cannot be beat, not the
I thought we were going on
I
a
wish
Knicks
it was
take,
the
and I was like,
Knicks.
oh,
No,
okay.
no, no.
Like,
Yo,
cool.
it
All
was-
credibility is shot from here on out.
Chill. It was tie game with 4.5 minutes left.
Oh, this when KD went off? You talking about that?
Yeah, and then they won by 18.
Mm.
Because KD's just unstoppable. KD's like an alien, dude. Like, you see him in person, and like a 7-footer or just any person like shouldn't be able to like move that way.
He swear he's
Like,
6'9".
Nah. He's 7 foot. He's legit 7 foot.
That's insane.
OD.
First of all, listen, I've bashed KD numerous times on this podcast, but I promise you, if he comes to the Knicks, I'll be the
That's a
first-
jersey you'll see me in.
I'll
trying
be
to
the
get
first
season
person to
tickets somehow.
apologize.
Yeah.
I'll get video. We'll do it all. Like, I'll create a Kevin
I'll
Durant
do the same
tribute.
with his jersey on.
Just expunge everything I said from this podcast ever negatively about him. I might
I would
even
love to see it.
leave the LeBron shit.
Yeah.
He
I
comes to the
might.
Knicks.
yeah, I might have.
I
Yeah,
might have to.
Yeah, we got our own LeBron.
Bro.
Facts. That's facts. Kevin Durant's been my favorite player since he's been in the league.
Oh.
I stayed loyal to him
Oh,
when he
okay.
didn't stay loyal to OKC.
See,
But I didn't love that move. But if he came to the Knicks, I'm definitely buying that jersey.
You know what's funny? Like, in the beginning when that move first happened, I hated it. Like, Kevin, we had like numerous like heat, not even debates, just both of us agreeing like angrily that it was a terrible move. But now, I think
didn't hate it.
I'm so past it now.
Yeah.
Cause I think I see it. Like, I see the end coming. And
Do you
it's
think he's leaving after this year?
probably not this year, probably next year. Cause
Yeah.
there's reports saying that he wants to play in their new arena.
Yeah.
Which looks stupid nice. I saw
Yeah.
some of the renderings online. Stupid nice. I would want to play there also. But yeah, we'll see.
I think you're right. I think he's gonna leave after next year. I think they're gonna win 4 in a row, be the first team to ever do it, and he's gonna win 4 Finals MVPs.
Which would be smart on
And
his
bounce.
part. Cause you think about it like this.
I don't know why you would ever leave.
If he
Nah,
wins-
you gotta leave eventually because he has to have his own
If
legacy.
he wins
That's Steph's
4,
team.
If he wins 4 and then brings Jimmy Butler, Kyrie, if Kevin Knox is really good, if he brings them to New York and then wins 1 or 2, people are going to be saying that he might be the GOAT.
Well, in Kawhi's
But no,
East,
that's where I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that's where I was going to. He wins 4. He has more than LeBron.
to
and-
us, look how we look at Jordan. To us,
Yeah.
as the second best. To us, as time goes on, people are gonna be like, "You sure LeBron was that good?"
Oh, I already
Oh,
know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, but what I'm. This
Oh,
is
you
the-
mean
this is
his
what I'm saying.
personal-
I'm saying
Oh,
this
gotcha.
would be the path I would take if I was Kevin Durant.
Gotcha.
Stay there 2 more years, win four in a row.
Mm-hmm.
You already have now. You have more than LeBron.
Oh,
You go to the Knicks,
It
like
pains.
you're on a massive stage now. 2 more years, LeBron's gonna be 36 years old. So then, by that time, I'm sure Kevin Durant will probably be in the argument, if not the best player in the world,
That might be
depending
this
on where,
year.
like Greek Freak and AD, Anthony Davis, where their trajectory ends. You're now you're the best player in the world. You have 4 championships, and if he leads the
4
Knicks,
Finals MVPs.
4 Finals MVPs,
Yeah,
most likely.
yeah.
If you lead the Knicks to 1 championship, LeBron will be poo-poo. People will forget about him.
I think you're right.
I mean, I won't
think
forget
100%
about him,
right.
but it's just like people are like very like in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and history won't look
I
favorably
agree.
upon LeBron. They'll be
I
like,
could not agree more with that. And I would love.
I
to see
wouldn't
it.
though, because I'll be the one to be in the bar, 40 years old, arguing about how great LeBron was.
I lived it.
I was there. I witnessed it.
It's gonna come to. It's gonna be a shame. I can see it already.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm sure that's
anyway.
why LeBron trains so hard, though. He know KD knows these young whippersnappers is just creeping up on his tail, man.
That's true. That's true. These rookies are looking.
It don't matter how hard he trains,
They what?
because he can't train his teammates.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not
That's what
going.
it
They're
is.
not going to win a championship.
That's it.
No. I don't think they will.
That's why it
LeBron's
doesn't.
not looking that great this year.
He's not trying that hard either, though.
You think he's gonna take the whole year off? Like,
If he has a pace-
I say off. He's getting 27, 8, and 8.
I could see another gear flipped after the All-Star break, and then come playoffs, it's like, oh, whoa.
He's bad. But
When you say he's not looking good, what do you mean he's not looking good?
he's not looking like the best player in the world.
I've been
right now.
seeing.
He hasn't.
some little things.
He doesn't.
But he hasn't been trying.
But not
Yeah.
even.
You
not
can't
even-
see it in the
but-
box
but-
score, though. If you don't watch the
I-
games, you wouldn't be able to tell.
I know LeBron's superhuman and he doesn't age and whatever and all that. But like, if you're not trying for half a season or for a full season or whatever, how it's gonna be impossible to just flip it around next year in the playoffs and just be like, all right. I'm
No,
the best
I
on
see
the planet.
flashes, but I don't see it consistent. Like I'll
Outside
see him
of
on
not
like
trying though. I just start. I'm seeing some
You know, he
slippage.
plays
Like
with
what?
no defense.
Like well, that's not even that.
You mean
That-
offensively?
I already agreed to that. Like that's been like 2
No.
years in the run
Yeah,
in the making
yeah.
now. Like I watch LeBron play defense and I'm just like, are you even trying?
he just tells everyone else.
Offensively, when he goes to the rim, I've never seen him miss so many layups. Like contested layups, he just misses so many now. It's like just like the slightest of contact just throws him off. Where before he used to power, like he used to be one of the most dominant drivers of all time, and now I'm seeing him like it almost looks like you know when like the older you get, like you try to overcompensate for something, so like, you're not jumping as high. So now like you do more with your arms, and I think that's what's happening. I don't want to say it yet. I don't want to like officially say like damn, Bron is like getting there because his numbers are still talking to us. But I'm just watching the game and I'm just starting to slowly see like damn, you really might be hitting 34 soon.
I agree with everything you just
It's
said.
making me sad though.
I was seeing that last year in the regular season a tiny bit, but then he just went berserk.
in
In
the
the
playoffs.
playoffs.
That's the
It
thing.
doesn't matter.
That's the
He
thing.
just went
He's
off.
not.
Yeah.
If he does at his best in games that matter, that's what's like, yo, you really don't look good. That's when I concede that. But for now, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like
Just right now.
let's keep
Yeah.
it
Right
up.
now.
To be,
yeah, he's not the best player right now.
No.
You have like Giannis, AD, night to night playing like Steph Curry
Steph
right
Curry
now.
is
Steph
like
is going
early season MVP. I hate to say it the
You
way he's
think?
playing. He's averaging like 33.8.
You think he's over Giannis?
Kawhi got to be in there too.
Yeah.
His
He
Raptors.
hasn't played a couple
Well,
games.
Oh, that's
Kawhi
true.
ain't
That's
playing
the
no
only
games.
reason
That's-
because they are wilding
What's
in the
Giannis?
East.
Giannis is putting in numbers. He got like
they're 8-2. He has like 28, 13, 7. leads the best team in the East.
and a block. I know he's averaging a block.
Yeah.
On top of all
leads
that.
the best team in the East, that team, in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. And he's shooting 10% from three.
Yeah,
Oh.
and you got to
He
take it
can't
to.
shoot.
And you're right. 8-2 is amazing compared to. I think they were 7th last year.
Seed, yeah.
They're 7th
Yeah,
seed.
yeah. I like them as a 3 seed this year. I think they're better than Philly.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Philly. Speaking of, what's just going on with the NBA as a whole?
Mark-
Right now, if
Mark-
I mean, granted, the season's early, but if it was to end today, Sacramento would be in the playoffs.
I like that team.
Before we go there, what the fuck is going on in Washington?
Oh my god, they gotta blow it
Blow
up.
it up, yeah,
Like-
word.
What is
Detonate
going on?
that.
Dude, it was bad last year. Then they bring fucking Dwight Howard in. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I thought, listen, I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, all right, cool. I didn't see like anything like greatness coming from them, but I was like, they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, they replaced Gortat with Dwight Howard.
They're the 14th seed right now
Fantasy
in the
Hall of
East.
Famer.
Out of 15 teams, they're 2-8. They just lost to the Mavericks last night.
Blow it up.
Yeah, they gotta blow it up.
John Wall looks fat.
Nobody
Yeah,
gonna take him.
No, he did in that USA picture.
Oh, my
You know that
goodness.
picture I'm talking about, right?
He just left the club too.
Remember like
Yeah,
remember
he
when
just left the club.
You know, when he stumbled home, he was like, "Oh," and then he was searching for his
Bro,
jersey.
Oh shit, I got a picture.
remember they had the what was that crazy? Oh, the Patty Pies, Patty LaBelle pie. Look, he just had 3 of the pictures.
bro.
It was like, all right.
Yeah.
At the wing spot after the club.
Yo, he looked crazy. I was like, yeah,
They
bro.
gotta blow
They can't trade him
He
though.
like he put on a good 10 pounds, 10, 15.
He's still fast as hell though. He's still a good player.
It ain't doing much for
No,
them
it's
though.
not. He can't shoot. Still
You
can't
think he
shoot.
could be traded? No.
No.
Not have to trade Beal or Otto
I mean, he could
Porter.
be
I heard something, a rumor that Beal might go to the Lakers.
For
That
who?
would be, I don't know.
I'd do
Yeah.
that.
They should. Oh man,
I'd
that would
do
be an
that.
amazing pickup. They
You could
should
take
trade-
Ingram.
They should. Yeah.
B.I..
Yeah, they gotta get rid of Ingram
Because they don't fit.
They
Him,
gotta-
he
no,
don't
it
fit
doesn't
next to
work.
LeBron.
In the
Hope he goes to where he
preseason-
does fit, though. He on my fantasy squad.
In the preseason, I was looking at Ingram and I'm like, yo, he looks good. He's gonna be LeBron's number 2. And
Yeah.
now I'm like, yo, sometimes Kuzma has a better game than LeBron.
Kuzma is overall
Nice.
between like the youngins.
They're nice.
He's been the most consistent of them.
The Lakers, speaking of them, should get rid of everyone on the team except for LeBron
And JaVale-
Kuzma,
and JaVale McGee.
and get
Oh, and
Anthony
Josh
Davis.
Hart. I like Josh Hart.
I like Josh Hart too. He locks up.
But they can let go of everyone else.
They need AD.
Yeah, I mean, we get AD.
It's a wrap.
Braun really ain't going to be doing shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be chilling.
he gonna
Does
be
he have like another year though? He can't force a trade yet.
No,
That's the.
no, unless he
You
says,
can, but-
unless
I mean,
he
you-
says I'm not resigning, trading. me."
But they still got another year. They don't have to do it now.
It's all this clutch sports, going on. I'm sure Rich could get
I mean,
in
I
there.
think I know how the movie ends. With him holding the jersey next to Magic and
Yeah.
Pelinka, but
Yeah,
With Rich in the back,
yeah.
the mastermind, puppet master.
that has to be how it ends for our boy Braun. Help needs to
What do
be
you
on the
think
way.
happens? Let's continue with the Lakers talk. If no one goes to the Lakers this summer, because next summer, I thought they would at least get like some kind of
You
traction.
thought they're gonna get Paul George?
I don't know about. He didn't even meet with them.
No, that was crazy.
That was
I'm
weird.
shocked.
Like he didn't even meet with them. Like so, it was like
That
they
was
didn't get
so
any
weird.
like any traction. Like it didn't look like people even cared to even think about going there. So what do you think
Well-
happens if like next summer it's the same exact feeling?
Well, that's when it's weird. Because from everything I read in the offseason, they didn't want to trade any of their young pieces because
Gotta
they're
let
going to
them
have
go.
the cap space anyway next season. So they wanted to have LeBron another free agent. And I thought it was going to be him and Paul George this year.
Yeah, I did too.
But they didn't want to give up the pieces for Kawhi because they were that confident.
because they're like, we'll get him anyway.
Yeah,
for
ne-
nothing.
And I
I
Well,
don't
San
think so.
Antonio,
I don't,
San
yeah,
Antonio,
He might
it's not
stay.
looking good.
He
Yeah,
might
San Antonio wasn't going to trade Kawhi to LA anyway.
Yeah,
that's true.
I like DeMar DeRozan on San Antonio.
He's out here balling.
Mm-hmm.
He's out here dropping double-digit assists. on
I don't know
some
who he
nights.
think, but you know what? So is Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
in
He is
Toronto,
a
they
beast
both doing
too.
double-digit assists. Y'all, I know
balling.
y'all best buds, but maybe y'all need to play together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Y'all out here flourishing without each other.
I don't like Ingram on the Lakers at all, or Alonzo. Doesn't fit. Lonzo.
Oh, I like-
okay.
No,
I
I've
ain't gonna
seen
lie.
because
I
he's
like
on my.
Lonzo.
I've he plays well next to Braun when
Yeah.
Rondo was out.
I like Lonzo better than I like Rondo
But
playing with Bron.
when playoff Bron actually comes alive and it's the playoffs,
And consumes the rock.
You gonna trust
If they
you gonna
make the
trust
playoffs.
Lonzo or you gonna trust Rondo? Okay, if you think they might not even make the playoffs,
I ain't gonna
I ain't
lie.
getting there yet.
I'm not gonna say.
I have a $100 bet.
Bron
They're gonna
hears
be at
you.
least the 6th seed.
Bron
Now
hears
I-
you.
Now I'm kind of.
I thought they were gonna be a top 4.
Me too.
I had them number 4. Like
Me too.
for
I had
the
them
long-
four.
No way I'm betting against Braun making the playoffs.
not-
I'm not there yet.
I'm not. So listen, so right now I'm not saying I'm betting against them.
but
There's not even an ounce of doubt in your mind that they probably won't make the playoffs.
Oh, there's more than enough.
yeah, there's more than an ounce of doubt.
Okay,
but
that's
gun to
what I'm
head,
saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
all the money got to go on Braun.
There's too many teams, and teams have gotten better. The Nuggets didn't even make it last year, and they're number 2 in the
They
West.
beat the Nuggets.
They really did though, but
Yeah.
they did. But
Yeah, West is stacked.
the West is just
It
stacked.
is.
They only play the Nuggets 4 times. The Nuggets is beating everyone else. That's all that matters
Yeah,
as
they
far as
probably- yeah.
seeding.
That's true.
The Nuggets are what 9-1 or 9-2.
Even though.
I don't know.
I think they only lost to the Lakers,
And because we
which
beat
is
the Warriors.
which is sad.
Wow.
which
That
is
is
crazy to
sad.
think about.
That is sad.
They only lost to the Lakers.
They got the Wolves tonight. Oh, but Jimmy
Jimmy's not
playing.
I
Oh,
hope
Jimmy.
Jimmy, listen,
Jimmy's not gonna. He's looking like a go.
listen. For my fantasy team's sake, Jimmy, please just play, man. Please, like
You want to see it?
that's my plea to him. Like,
I saw them Sunday, the Lakers, playing the Raptors.
oh my
Oh my
God,
They
That
were
was
down
gruesome.
30
It was
in
gruesome.
the first.
when Kawhi wasn't even playing.
It was gruesome.
You texted me. You said
Yeah,
young
wow.
Brady wasn't even playing.
Yeah, I said you didn't want no smoke in that.
Yeah, and I was like, all
And
right,
I
cool.
quickly text back. Oh,
I was like,
well,
all right, let me check the box score. I saw 41-10. I said,
well,
yo,
looks like they didn't need him.
Serge Ibaka.
He's been going
looking
off,
like
low-key.
Hakeem Olajuwon out there. They would just let him beast.
Wow.
They was giving up 170. They were on pace to at one point.
I don't know what's going on with the NBA, but I feel like no one's really playing defense.
No one.
No.
Dude, the scores are 145 to 130.
Everyone's numbers are inflated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think it is? I think it's because this year they changed a rule where if you get an offensive rebound,
You get 14
it goes to
seconds,
14,
yeah.
not to 24. So you're in like scramble mode after you get an offensive rebound. Like
Gotcha.
you can't pull it out and set up an offense. It's not enough.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's made like a major difference.
Yeah, I would
And
think
just
so.
the talent level is just through the
Insane.
Yo, I might be gonna
De'Aaron
lie.
Fox at 31, 15, and 10.
This
And he's
might
on the-
be
yeah.
the most competitive the NBA has ever been. Like, if you look at even like the worst teams, there's like at least a potential star.
Yeah.
Who are the worst team? They're like the Suns. They got Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
Who
Probably the
is-
Knicks. The Knicks don't have anyone though, except for KP,
yeah.
but he's
Devin
injured.
Booker is 3 years younger than Donovan Mitchell, by the way. He just turned 21.
That's insane.
He just
That's
turned
insane.
21.
And he is light years offensively than Donovan
Light
Mitchell.
years.
Light years. That's a compliment to him.
Hey,
Like,
who's the worst teams in the NBA? The
Probably
Wizards,
the
where he's
Suns.
spoke about them.
Rockets are in the
The
mix
Rockets
right
are in the
now.
mix right now. Think about that.
Sadly,
Bulls?
Yeah.
The
but then
Bulls-
Bulls are
Levine
top.
dropped like
Bulls
40
are
this
top.
season.
Levine at 41.
The Bulls
Levine
just
is
beat the
top
Knicks.
5 in scoring right now.
This is
He's
cr-
nice.
I wish
What
I
league
picked
is
him up.
this?
I didn't have
Zach
faith in that
Levine is
ACL.
nice. Yeah.
Took the wrong bull.
Who'd you get, Bobby
There was
Portis?
a, there was,
Guess who you picked up, huh?
there was a video of Zach Levine.
Gotta let him go today. I don't want to talk about it. Please continue. I'm sorry.
After Zach Levine had his surgery, he's like, "Yo, I'm more athletic now." I was like,
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, same thing I thought. And then this season come out dropping 30 like it's nothing, 40.
"For real." I like that squad.
Let me tell you my surprise team, who's actually, I mean, they started the season off strong, which they normally do, but the Pistons.
You like that squad?
I mean, I watch them every night because I got Blake on my fantasy squad, so I don't know if I like them. I think they're going to make a little bit more noise than people
think?
thought.
Really?
Yeah.
It's all on Blake's knees.
I'm shocked.
It's all
And
on
back,
Blake's, it's all on
elbows.
Blake's body.
I'm surprised he's been like leading a team and like playing this well.
Listen.
You know, I didn't think he had it in him.
When
didn't
I
think he
picked
could
him on
drop
fantasy,
50.
I prayed. I
Please.
said, "Yo, just please,
Knee
just
guy,
just
please.
play like 60 games."
Yeah.
He's been balling
Yeah, he
so
has.
far this year.
Yeah, I didn't see him dropping 50, but he's one of those like injuries that concern. Like if he's on the court, I think he'll still produce because he was still
random
like
stats.
20 plus, and
Yeah.
like when he got traded, we thought he was like what, definitely a top 10 player in the East. But then we were like, is he top 5? Like when he got traded.
East?
I don't know if he's top 10 now.
In the
Oh, he's
East.
top 10 in the East.
Think about it.
You know, he's definitely top 10.
All right,
he must be.
let's go through. We got
Kawhi, Kyrie,
Well, we
Kyrie,
got Giannis. first.
Giannis.
We got Giannis number
All
one.
right, all right.
Joel
Kawhi-
Ingram.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid, Ingram.
Joel Ingram.
Ingram, I don't know what that is.
I would take Ben Simmons before him.
Oh, easily.
You take Tatum over him now?
I would.
Yeah, I would.
Tatum.
I would.
What about John Wall? He hit too
You
many.
crazy? You
He
crazy?
hit too many beam.
What about Beal?
Hell no.
Well, definitely not John Wall then.
I said Kyrie already. Was that 6?
Kyrie's not having a good season.
Yeah,
He get
he just turned in the
Yeah,
corner.
them knees. Who else? We said Kawhi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
head honcho.
Giannis.
I guess it ain't. I'll take Kemba before I take him.
You crazy over Blake?
Blake don't even stay on the court. At least I know Kemba gonna be there. Kemba's averaging 25 right now.
I think he's
Seven.
averaging 28.
We're talking about when healthy or just all around, like durability and everything. Then all right. But I will say,
Kemba-
when he's healthy, he can do everything that Kemba could do, including the playmaker. You could argue like if he's not equal playmaker.
I mean, I want to say no. But
That's-
right now, this year,
Blake running the Blake-
He shoot over 50% for the 3-point line, which is crazy right now. All right,
Look,
we'll put
But
Kemba
how
on the
many
back.
got-
Put him
how
on the
many-
back, but I'm gonna hold off.
How
on
much
him.
is it with Kemba?
7. So we're at 6. I wanna put,
Have Kemba.
I'm put Kemba
have
on the back
Have
burner.
Kemba.
What other teams are in the East? Oh, KP. I'll take KP before Blake.
Nah.
No,
You tripping?
you can't say no.
I wouldn't.
I would take KP before Blake.
I wouldn't.
All right,
I think
that's-
it's like probably 7 or 8. Something like that.
I don't know what other teams I'm missing, but I'm sure whatever I'm
It's
missing.
the
I'm
Nets,
Bucks.
the Magic, or we take Chris Middleton over Blake right
I
now?
was just thinking that.
What?
No, I wouldn't.
He's been
I wouldn't.
beasting,
but he's nice.
he is very nice.
He's beasting, but-
he's got that old man game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
like,
a
he'll take
mid-range.
you out
Yeah.
in street ball and just shoot mid-range jumpers over your head all day.
You
I
take
like his
Lowry?
game a lot. Over
Ooh,
Blake Griffin.
nah.
He has been balling.
I guess you're right. He is top 10.
Yeah,
Wait, did
he's
we
top
say
10.
Tatum?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave Tatum.
And
Yeah.
Kyrie would be the only Celtics.
Yeah.
Kawhi.
Giannis.
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 Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, he's top 10.
Damn.
He better than Love?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm just double checking. That was an
Yes,
easy one for
yes,
me.
yes.
I'm just double checking with you.
He's
Run it
way
by the
better than
committee.
Kevin Love.
I would agree.
Yeah, definitely.
Talent-wise,
He
yes.
runs breaks.
Yeah, he
Talent-wise.
has low-key handle. It looks like he's gonna like.
He
lose
looks
it. It looks
lost.
Like he's dribbling
Every time he
Yeah.
dribbles, yeah.
But he just makes it somehow. It's crazy.
I don't know how he literally like expanded on his game by shooting threes this year.
I-
Cause that mid range little back post shit that he was doing before, back you down wasn't gonna
It
wasn't gonna
doesn't
work.
Look good.
No, it never looks
doesn't-
good.
it doesn't fit.
It looks no.
But him
But
shooting a
it's
three
working.
over 50%, even when he shoots a three, it don't look good.
No.
Oh no.
But it drops.
That looks
Yeah.
disgusting.
I'm like, oh, okay, he made it. Who else has been surprising? The Raptors, but I think we already spoke
Bucks
on
are
them.
good.
They've been
Bucks are good.
yeah.
Bucks.
I like him.
They've been a little more surprising than I thought.
Budenholzer, I don't got no faith in him.
So far, I've been surprised. I thought they were a
Giannis
playoff
been
team,
beasting.
but not. Huh?
Giannis been beasting.
You could say that his entire career. It's his team
know.
though now. That's
Yeah.
actually
Middleton's
good.
actually been beasting. Middleton's always
Yeah.
been like good, but like this year he's
Yeah.
actually like beasting.
He might be an all-star.
Ooh.
Maybe he might.
Yeah,
be
if
an
you look up his
all-star in the
stats,
East.
I was reading he's like one of the few people putting up like 25 and 5.
I mean, the East kind of bleak right now, so
Yeah.
he might.
Yeah.
What are they like a top 4, and then after that, it's Bucks, Raptors, Celtics, Sixers, and then am I missing a team?
Those are the four best. I don't know where they stand right now.
And then after that, it's like
Toss up the Wizards, Miami.
don't name. Nah, you should name your Pistons first over them.
Oh, I forgot about them. Name my Pistons. Ain't even been to the city of Detroit.
Yes.
What about your Pistons?
That's
Yeah, and that's a decent.
But the West, though, I don't even know.
Wait, before we move on from the East,
Go ahead.
who you think represents the East in the finals?
Ooh,
like if I'm thinking practically, I'm probably gonna take the Raptors.
Yeah.
But I think
Ooh.
the Celtics are better.
Yeah.
I think the Celtics are better.
That was my pick before.
Yeah, it's been my pick. I thought at the beginning of the year, I thought it was going to be Celtics. It doesn't matter what the record is. 'Cause Toronto was the 1 seed last year, and I thought they were the third best team in the East.
Yeah.
I thought the Philly was going to be second best, and then Toronto, and then Bucks. But now it's like Celtics, Raptors, Bucks, Philly. Philly really dropped off.
Yeah.
Really dropped
They
off.
really
But-
did.
But Joel Embiid has been balling.
Mhm.
He's at over 30 a game. Right
No,
now.
he's an animal.
He's a,
It's Simmons and
he's a
Fultz
beast.
that you
I
can't
was
have
about to say,
two
Fultz is
non-shooters is too
suspect.
much.
Yo,
Simmons.
they-
yeah.
imagine if they got
traded-
Tatum.
That's what I'm saying. They traded a first-round pick.
That'd have been sickening. They
That-
traded
they- yo,
a
all
first
they
round
need-
pick to move up to
Yeah.
get folks.
Oh.
So you lost
Yeah,
Tatum
yeah,
and your first
yeah,
round pick.
exactly.
For
When
this
history look back on this,
shit. It
oh,
won't be favorably.
No. They would have had Simmons. They would have had their point guard and their center, and they just need a wing that can score.
Oh.
And Tatum. That's,
Woo!
I was on Twitter and somebody was like to Fultz, the third splash brother, and the ball like hit the side of the rim.
yo, he's got that jerk shot like this.
It was sad.
Nasty. But I'm taking the Celtics in the East.
I would agree.
Definitely.
I'm
But
going-
they don't look as good as the Raptors right now. But I think
No, they don't.
by the
They
end of the
don't.
season, come playoffs, they'll
No.
mesh
Kyrie's
and
gonna
get
turn it
together.
up. He's gonna like be the leader of that team, and
He has an army behind him.
I
They're
don't
just
know what
two.
Gordon Hayward's been doing, but I give him a little bit of a
Yeah,
break.
if
His
they give him
his
anything-
ankle was backwards, bro. Like
Yeah.
that was disgusting. But who you got?
I'm going with the braided one. Barring
Kawhi.
any injury or anything like that, just from what I've seen from him,
And he's
This
still
season,
getting into
nice.
shape.
and also what was that? Well, I guess that was 2 seasons ago now in the playoffs when they were up 23
Yeah.
on the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
It was only him, and as soon as he got injured, everything just went disarray. The young
Their
braided
team is
one.
deep.
But then again, the Celtics are just so deep. I just don't know. Let's say Kawhi. Kawhi could not shut down Kyrie, but He could.
Kawhi can't shut down Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, and Marquise Morris.
That's the thing.
Listen,
You can put him on one, but it's like.
Danny
Jake,
Green
listen.
also locked
Oh,
up.
but the
You're
rap,
right.
but
You are
not
definitely
just him.
right. You're right.
Not just
That's a
him.
good point.
OG Anunoby.
Yeah,
they
he
they all
also
they all
locked up.
play.
Yeah,
They play
no,
great team
they
defense.
match up
That's
well.
true.
You put him on Kyrie. What's up? Or put him on Jason Tatum.
Oh, no.
He would
Lowry
guard
can
Tatum.
defend.
He would guard Tatum.
Lowry can defend.
Can
so-
defend who?
No, he can't.
Kyrie?
No. The Celtics
So what-
got too many like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9"
So
guys.
who-
Kawhi would have to guard one of them.
So who does Lowry defend? He has to start.
He would have to check Kyrie or try to.
Yeah, try his best. But you take everyone
Everyone
out, or at
else.
least deflate their games. I have faith in the. I hate to say it. I have faith
You
in
have
the
faith in
Raptors.
They look really good.
It don't sound good
They
saying
look
that because
good,
like the
yeah.
Raptors always let you down, but
But
the young braided one,
I like
And Lowry, he's playing out his mind too.
10 plus assists. He ain't never averaged more than 5.
And the
he's the only
efficiency
player in the league
too.
averaging double-digit assists.
He's
Literally.
never averaged more than 5, and now you averaging 10
'Cause
plus.
That's the Eastern Conference Finals. That'd be a good one. Yes. Sixers can't even talk to him.
I wish they could. I wish because Joel Embiid.
I feel
and Simmons
bad.
are those dudes.
Yeah.
And B's going off, but even Simmons doesn't look right this year.
Nah, Redick rounds out their top. Their big three.
I see a lot of like low level borderline triple doubles. Like he had like 9, 8, and 7 the other night. And
That's
I'm
when Fultz is on
I'm like, yo, you
on the
better than
court
that.
with him. There's not enough space to begin with, and then
Yeah.
you put Fultz out
Dude,
there.
if you if you guys probably have, but like if you watch like Fultz's highlights at like Washington,
Yeah.
he is nice
Mhm.
at Washington. He's nice.
Yeah.
He's coming off that pick and roll. He's shooting corner threes. He's nice. Now he's trash.
Yeah.
He's not good.
I don't know how you just forget how to shoot. Like that always just baffles me.
It doesn't look the same. Like he shoots like there's like a hitch in it. It's weird. It's bad.
You know it's bad when you make 1 3 and the arena go crazy.
Every time he was
Yeah.
shooting a jumper. You saw that first game? Every
Yeah.
time he shot a jumper, everyone's like, yeah. Oh. Until he made one.
Do you just put him back on the bench and start Redick instead? That's a better team.
He's a number 1 overall
His
pick.
confidence
Man.
is the thing that's messed up.
Oh, you're
you
right.
Gotta trust the process.
Damn.
You gotta give him minutes.
And play through it. Yeah,
They
you're
fucked
right.
up with that one though.
Yeah, they did.
Tatum,
They
Whew.
did. Tatum.
and a number 1 pick. I mean, not your first round pick, which
Or Tatum on the Lakers.
Tatum
the
by
Lakers passed up on him too.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Lakers picked
Yeah, if you
Lonzo.
redraft, he is the number.
Easily, he's the number 1 pick.
Damn.
Fultz is like 15th probably.
I want to get into this upcoming draft class, but before we get to that, let's talk about the West real quick because
Okay, I was just
I saw
telling
some
Kevin
shit last
that-
night that like
Duke?
that's some shit that like
I've never seen that.
never seen no shit like that in my life.
Never.
I gotta go watch some
Never.
highlights. All right.
I've sent you this kid before.
Bro.
I asked you about this kid like 5 months ago, and I sent you one of his dunk videos. But that's about it.
Zion.
But you have to watch him play to really understand.
He's
Okay, are we getting from now?
We'll go to the West first.
okay.
Wrap that up, and then we'll go
Okay.
to the draft class. But the West, who do you see coming out the West? Obviously.
What do you? Yeah.
So-
You mean
Next question.
the
Who
biggest,
knows what's
the
about-
biggest threat to
Next
who we?
question.
So who's the biggest threat, and how many games do they take up in the Western Conference Finals?
They're gonna sweep the whole playoffs.
Yeah, if the Rockets don't make a move, I don't. Who's the
Boston
second
gives
best
them
team?
One game in the finals, maybe at home.
What if it's the young braided one?
One game.
Whoever.
Dude, because if
It's so
he's
good.
guarding Kevin Durant, okay.
That's not even fair.
Okay, KD.
And you can't stop KD. He shoot over anyone.
If
KD has 20 and 6 that game. All right, Clay gets 30, and Steph Curry gets 30, and you're done.
But I feel like we're seeing the best version of the Raptors or close to, but we're not seeing the best version of the Celtics. Like if Hayward comes back to like, he looks bad. Like
He's
he's
gotta
like their
go.
6th best player or
He's
even
gotta go.
that.
Marcus Morris looks better than him right now.
God almighty, he
And
does.
He's getting paid too.
So what if he?
Gordon Hayward's getting
What if he
paid.
returns to All-Star form?
Then I'm happy because my prediction will hold up, but I don't think he
It's
will.
also hard to see like how good he can possibly be because there's only so many shots he's gonna get in that system now. There's only one basketball. Before he was like the main scorer in Utah.
What game was it that he just had like 18 and 5, but he was blocking shots?
He's playing
initiating.
He's playing okay. Like
Yeah, but now he's playing off ball rather than him having the ball. He
Yeah.
used to initiate the offense in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's playing off ball. It's almost looks like, well, obviously not to that extent, but how Kevin Love looked when he first got to Cleveland. Coming from Minnesota, like that
Third best
drastic,
player,
that drastic drop off.
Hall
But
of
Jason
Fame
Tatum looks
season.
better than him. I feel like even if Gordon Hayward was 100% healthy,
Oh, he's way.
I would
better.
take Tatum before I would take him.
No, but it's the
Tatum
problem
better
is
than
that
Kyrie.
that
Maybe.
Brown looks
That's
better than
questionable
him.
right now, though.
That's the issue. Brown looks better. If
Jalen Brown,
Hay-
Jalen Brown's a good player though.
Yeah, but
Very good
Hayward
player.
when healthy, he should be their third best
Yeah,
player.
yes.
He should be their second, but I didn't.
He should.
I didn't
easily be
expect.
the second best player.
But
right
Tatum
now.
is that good. He should.
Yeah, Tatum is that good. Yo,
If
but-
Brown's better than you, then
No.
you're the third best wing.
I
Come
can't
on,
wait to see
bro.
those practices. I wish I could see those practices when Gordon Hayward actually gets 100% healthy and they're going against each other in practice. I
That's
would
gonna
love
be
to
a
see-
beast of a team.
Jalen Brown locks up, and he has bunnies too.
Yeah.
If you gave him
And he can
if you-
shoot.
if you gave him the keys to a lot of other teams, they would say, "Go do your thing."
Yeah.
Now he's like the fifth option on this team. They're stacked. They are stacked.
Yeah, I was reading. He trained with Tracy McGrady in the off season on his ball handling and stuff, and he can't even show it on this team.
Yeah. He doesn't have the rock.
He can't even-
Yeah, doesn't have the rock.
And Tatum just been dunking on everyone. He dunked on Braun last year in the playoffs, which
Yeah,
kind of
he
went
banged him.
under the radar.
That would have been cool, but then you nudged him and
Yeah,
stayed him
he
down.
did.
Bruh, but then he dunked on Paul George
Yeah,
this
he did.
season.
Yeah.
Similar. I don't know what Paul George was thinking.
Nah, he shouldn't have jumped.
He
Should not have jumped.
Speaking of regression,
oh, Paul George.
I ain't say nothing.
What's wrong with OKC? What's wrong with them?
They'll never win with Russ as their best player.
Boom. That's it.
It's
Okay.
easy.
You just
I
can't
love
win with that
Russ.
style.
I love him. I loved KD and Russ. I love that tandem. But he was even when KD was on the team, he was like, "No, this is my team. I'm taking the last shot. I'm trying to win it."
Yeah.
And that's why KD's like, "Nah, fuck it."
They
But no.
replaced KD with Paul George.
At least they finally spent money.
Yeah.
What, 5 years too late?
Yeah, 5 years,
go-
2 MVPs
They
later.
let James Harden go for $4 million.
They
Total.
sent Serge Ibaka instead of him.
Total.
That 2012 team was my squad.
$4 million total over the life of his contract. He's winning $4 more million. Look at him now, though.
He done got hundreds of millions
Imagine
more.
that. I'm sure in that moment he probably was distraught, depressed. I'm sure his
Yeah,
mom.
he's talked about
I'm sure
it.
his mom came by and was like, "Baby, that
It's
means
good.
one door closed, another door open." He doesn't see $200 more million that he would have seen if he would have stayed at
Said it.
OKC.
Yeah. He said it. He's like, yeah.
with no state income taxes.
Oh, yeah, that's
He
Jesus.
done seen so much more money, and then Daryl Morey keeps extending him every
Yeah.
chance they get. They extend him. Whew.
But yeah, Russ is your best player, I guess.
Mm.
Do they have shooters around him though?
Who?
That could help.
They're the worst 3-point shooting team in the league.
Yeah.
That doesn't
They
help
wait. They
either.
waiting for Robeson to get back, which is
Oh my
gonna
God,
make it
yeah.
worse.
Airball
Self check.
free throws.
Self check. You
Yeah.
know it's bad when
They
you got the
got-
3-point
yeah.
line and people feel like they gonna run out there and then just hit you with that one.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you got
You
it.
saw that one that Chris Paul was like, hell no. Last year, he airballed that.
But their record dipped after he got injured.
He
They
locks
one of the
up.
best
He locks
defensive
up,
team.
yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Him and Paul George, that's good defense.
But
Shoot. Paul George can shoot.
And Steven Adams in the paint. I mean, I just don't see them going far.
no,
Because
they need another
you
offensive
shooting
option.
twos, but everyone else shooting threes.
Who's their four? Patrick Patterson?
Yeah.
Nah, he don't start.
Jeremy Grant? Jeremy Grant.
Grant starts, yeah, and then Patrick Patterson comes off the
can't
bench.
Mm-mm.
Nerlens Noel's been looking pretty
Yeah,
decent
he
this
has.
year.
He has. He fell off the face of the earth after he got
Dallas was just shitting on him. I don't know what they were
That
doing.
was weird. Yeah, it was
That's like
weird.
some JaVale Okafor shit.
Yeah.
Well, he's just not good.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
Case closed.
True.
Well, it's because the game changed underneath his feet. Like literally, someone just pulled the rug underneath his feet, and he just fell, face first. That big man back to the basket
Doesn't work.
It just doesn't work. And I mean, Joel Embiid does it, but when he does it, he's more consistent. He's 30 points.
That's not even what he does first, though.
It really
he's
isn't.
a
He face up. Yup, face up.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he's
He looks at you.
He is
his
really
footwork
an
is
animal.
Disgusting. He's
His beef with Andre Drummond though.
Hilarious.
I love it.
He's like, yeah, I'm
Love
busy
it.
building more real estate in his head.
And you saw him building
Yeah.
wheelbarrow. Yeah.
He's the best.
And then Drummond literally just didn't do shit that
Yeah, he
game.
had like
No.
8. Joel Embiid had like 35.
He was shooting threes off the backboard.
You
The,
heard
the announcers were
yeah, the
clowning
announcers
him.
were like, "Did he really
Wow,
do
he's a
that?"
professional NBA player. What was he thinking? They
He's
said
been working on his 3 this summer. His airball, fadeaway, Dirk shots.
they were clowning him.
I mean, I think that's really it for the West. I mean, nothing.
No,
else
we
to
didn't
discuss.
answer the who does come out.
Oh, I mean, the Warriors, obviously. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that
The who
would
competes
even.
with him. Sorry.
No one. I mean, I think you got like what Portland.
Nah,
I'm
Nope.
talking about all like the playoff teams. Portland. I think Denver is going to be good, but they're just too young. And they're not. No.
LA.
LA probably.
These are the playoff teams. Rockets.
LA
terrible.
Rockets don't look the same way they looked last year.
No.
See, that's why Braun get in.
Who else? That's it, man. I think honestly, I want to like have like strength in Braun. I think even if Braun met them, they would just get swept.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lakers
that the
get
point is
swept.
that.
Yeah.
But if we said the Lakers made it to the conference finals,
Yeah.
that'd be like an achievement.
I thought they were at the beginning of the year.
I did
Me
too.
too.
I said they're going to make it to the Western Conference Finals and then get swept by the Warriors. That's what I said.
I got too much faith in Braun.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And everybody don't look that
They need
good.
Anthony Davis.
They might lose to Portland in the first round. They keep fucking around.
Yeah, the way they. But they just beat them the other night. Before they got their heads caved in on Sunday.
Then the next,
Oh,
the next
my
game, they got
goodness.
curb stopped.
With the kids to bed.
They're the 8 seed. They're screwed because they're getting swept. By the
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
facts.
Easily.
And they will take pure enjoyment, the Warriors.
Oh,
Oh,
Utah. I
my.
forgot about Utah. Utah's a good squad.
Yeah.
I don't trust them not to compete.
Nah.
But I like the squad.
Their main offensive option is Mitchell.
Yeah.
I love his game.
Me neither.
I love his game.
So last year was phenomenal, like him, scoring a lot of points. He takes way too many shots
Mitchell?
to get
To get his
to
points.
get those points. One night he had like 32 points. He took 16 threes that night. 16.
Very Westbrookian.
Yeah, well, it's like he's not that good of a shooter. It's just like he's just athletic. So if he gets to the rack, he finishes. It looks good. And Utah needed a savior.
I don't think he's gonna I think he was just like this rookie sensation, and he's gonna be like a really good player in the league. But he's never gonna be like
A superstar.
Nah, he's
Yeah,
like
I
a
heard
6'9"
Wade comparisons.
he's
I'm like, yo,
no,
put some
chill
respect on
with
my.
that.
Let me see what the boy averaging since we
He's
talking
like a
about him.
6'3", not a 1,
Yeah,
not a
he's
2. Like it's not gonna
Yeah. And
He's
not gonna
averaging
work.
22
state
right now.
efficiencies.
yeah, it doesn't work.
Wade hovered near 50 for a shooting guard.
Look, he's averaging 22.4 on 43% shooting,
That's mellow-esque.
31 from the three. This is the worst part though. 3 rebounds and 4 assists.
Yeah, that's not good. You can't win with that.
That's very mellow esque if you're not getting the rebounds.
Yeah, 61.0 assists at MSG.
The boy got a crazy wingspan though. He's 6'3" with a 6'10" wingspan.
How? Wow, that is.
Wow.
How old is he?
It's like 24, 23,
22, yeah.
Oh, he's that young?
He's a
Oh.
late bloomer.
All right.
I thought he was older.
Do you think the Rockets complete this trade for Jimmy Butler?
If they do it, I don't think it's going to change much. Honestly, I have no faith in them.
But do you think they do it?
How?
If I was them, I would.
You would give up 4 first-round picks and,
I would.
and Eric Gordon?
I'm pulling it.
Oh no!
You
Not
can't
that-
do.
that's
You can't do 4 and Eric.
Well, the Timberwolves said, I don't care about your first-round picks. I want Eric Gordon as a...
Then you
Oh,
got
you get 3 in Eric.
Yeah, you got to cut that shit
3
back.
and Eric
2
Gordon for
and
Jimmy
Eric,
Butler? Yeah,
2 and
true,
Eric. Cut
true.
that shit
Right.
down.
You're right.
Yeah, too.
2 Eric and then like
You taking back Dang?
probably like a player we don't want. Like
That would be
I
Dang.
could
They would
have
want.
Marquise
offload.
Chris or Brandon Knight or one of them. Like let that shit go.
No,
Brandon
Tibbs
Knight
gonna
just
say
gets
Dang.
dunked on.
Huh?
They want to get his contract off the books.
Gorgie Dang?
Gorgie, yeah.
On Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
is
massive
good.
contract. He owed 18 for the next 2 years.
What?
That was Tibbs doing.
That's a wild big 3 though. But
Boy
a
ain't
fully
good-
engaged
boy ain't
Butler,
good at math.
CP3, and Harden
Squad.
is a squad.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go into luxury tax to re-sign Jimmy Butler, and then knowing a portion, even a
Yo,
small
Daryl
portion
Morey
of that,
goes for
is
it.
some Gorgie Ding.
You traded for Chris Paul and re-signed him for like 100 plus. They
They
take
had no
risks.
choice but to re-sign Chris Paul though.
They had a choice when they did trade it
I
for
would-
him though.
listen,
34-year-old Chris Paul, you're going to give him a 4-year deal?
You gotta think
I
about
don't
it.
know.
They were in. I wouldn't have done it.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm on record saying that. But they were in the mode that they're gonna win now. It just they don't look. I mean, honestly, like last year, if I was in that moment, I don't know how I really feel. But if you got that close to the end, like automatically like in the summer you're like, oh wow, let's just re-up and try it again.
Yeah. So,
But I wouldn't have.
if you're holding that, I agree. I wouldn't have
4
either.
years at the max.
I,
and
that's okay.
I wouldn't.
That's
no one
okay.
even touched him. He hurt his hamstring.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't
Midair,
do that
looked like
either.
he got shot.
But if you're win now mode,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have no
you sign
choice.
Jimmy Butler. That's what you do.
I agree.
Yeah, but you got to
You
take.
can't do it one and not the other.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Because you've now
Take-
taken
but
a
take-
I
step
wouldn't have done
back.
any of it.
But
You need
take
a.
Gorgie Dang.
They need a backup.
If they get Butler-
backup big.
Are they better than last year's team? Or they or
Your backup
They're
niggas
better.
are making damn.
they're better
I think they're better.
Who
than
better?
last year?
than last year's Rockets? Are they better than last year's
I
Rockets?
think so.
with Butler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
So you're basically
on,
asking.
I think on paper, but I don't think the chips won't fall the same way.
But
they did
everything
last
Chris
like-
Paul was going to work with James Harden.
Me
at
either.
all, at all.
Like if you put Kawhi on the Rockets with Jimmy Butler, I'd still be
different.
like, it's a. I'm not gonna say it's like a guarantee you beat the Warriors. Like they're that good to me. I
The
like,
Warriors are.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's still not a guarantee. So you got to take chances where you
Boogie
may.
doesn't
I
even
mean, you
play.
take chances,
Oh,
but
damn.
what happened?
Boogie
I
has
forgot-
more technicals.
I
than he has
forgot-
minutes this year. More ejections than he has minutes. I don't know if that's.
I forgot he was in the NBA.
Yeah, top 3.
Oh,
big
damn,
man.
I forgot.
Yeah,
Literally.
I forgot he
Yeah,
was
my
in the
thing is,
NBA.
yeah, you're already this far out. You might as well just go all the way.
With
the Ro- yeah.
What would you give up for Jimmy? What would you give up for Jimmy Butler?
2 first-round picks in Eric Gordon.
And then you'll take on Jimmy Butler and Gorgie Dang.
Yeah.
I'm not aiming for
Yeah,
Gorgie,
yeah,
but these niggas insist. Even get a third team in there somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
So that nigga the Phoenix, huh? Like, yo, all right, figure it out. I don't. That's a lot. It's just a lot of money to be losing.
But
They're
win
way
mode
more
now.
competitive. Yeah.
Win mode.
They still got the shooters, and now Butler fully engaged at his best.
Okay, so listen to this.
Competing
Listen
for
to
a
this.
chip.
You got a
listen to
top
this, listen to
5
this,
player
listen
and
to
2
this.
top 15 to 20 players.
Let's go based off, like, let's say based off like LeBron's history. Like, say Bron shows up to the playoffs, he's playing like last year Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron, right? Mm-hmm. They go up against the Rockets
They're beating
with
them.
those players.
With Butler?
With that after that trade goes through, who you picking the Rockets?
Against LeBron and the kids?
And LeBron's playing the same way he played last year in the playoffs.
That's going to 7.
That's my point. It's like if
I am.
That's
I am. I'm bringing the Rockets.
You picking the Rockets
Yes.
confidently. You'll bet, and you'll bet some money that means
I would
something
bet
to
the
you.
Rockets. Too.
I would bet the Rockets.
Would you bet
in
money
like
that
7?
means something to you? Like if you lost, you'd be hurt.
I wouldn't.
And that's my point.
Yeah.
Like if,
No,
if
Rockets
it's
would
not
win
if it's
that
not a
series.
definitive like yo, we got Jimmy Butler, we got James
Yo,
Harden.
you're right. It is the no. Yeah, they
No,
would
it's
lose.
not.
They would lose.
It's not
Lakers would
definitive.
lose.
Lakers would lose.
If the Rockets had Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
Jimmy, they
I
have
agree. They would
Jimmy
lose.
Butler.
Because it'd be Braun beasting and then what? You put Butler on who? Who else
If
is out
Bron
there?
was beasting in the regular season right now, they'd be like what 4 and 5.
But they coach no, that's not true. If they, I feel like Braun
And
is
they still got Clint. Yeah, I mean that's just too much talent for them.
Yeah.
Unless these kids take some major
first of all,
leap.
Lakers got JaVale.
He's balling.
He is
That
balling.
might cancel out Clint. I'm not even trying to
He's
gas.
playing well.
He is
he's
playing
doing
like
right
that. I ain't gonna
now.
lie, but he can't stay on the court as long as
They got
Clint.
Tyson Chandler. Back up, play some defense.
Let me
I
see
like
him
that
play
pick.
first. I
That's
haven't
a
seen
good
him play since New
You
York.
ain't watching the
Not
Phoenix?
since New York.
It's not bad.
It is. I agree. I just
He said
I can't speak on it. That's all. I never disrespect him.
You guys listen. I mean,
I
guess
think you're forgetting how good Jimmy Butler is.
I'm
when
not.
they
I have him on fantasy squad.
and we already know how good
I know
CP3
just
and
how-
Harden are. What? Oh, you don't know how good
No,
they are. What's
I mean,
the issue?
CP3. I know how good Harden is. Harden's great. Correction. Let me. Harden's great. Harden's a superstar.
Top 5.
CP3.
He just has the when healthy. When he's on the court, he's not Harden, but he's closer to like Harden than he is to what's like a average point or even like an elite. Name the elite point guard.
Like a Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
Kyle
No.
Lowry's elite.
No, he's not elite.
No, even like
He's an all-star.
Dame
Oh.
Lillard. He doesn't score like it, but
Damn,
everything
Lillard.
around when you factor in his scoring, his playmaking,
I fuck with
and
him.
his
He's a little bit
defense,
heavy.
and I know, and steals.
Yeah, I mean, I just think he's old now. I
He
think
is.
he's getting old.
But his play it's his health.
But that,
his play-
But
I agree,
his
but no-
whole career, and now he's old.
That's I agree.
Yeah.
But his play on the court, how much is that slip from like his elite? years. How much different does he look?
Yeah.
It's what I would
Right?
say.
I mean, I just think if that's even a thought in my mind, like, yo, we might not be able to beat LeBron and the Lakers.
I don't think that's a thought in their mind.
Listen.
I don't think it's a thought in their mind now.
Yeah.
They get Jimmy Butler.
I think they're incorrect at that point.
If they get Jimmy Butler, honestly,
If I see Harden and CP3 by them lonesome, looking at LeBron on the other side,
they won't
like,
look.
we're
then we can have a.
No, obviously, they won't look at them like that. Like, of course not. You don't go in the game looking at them like that. But I think honestly, like, that would be a competitive series, more competitive than it should be. Like, and if that's the case, like, for example, we're talking about the Warriors. They're like, yo, that wouldn't be. I wouldn't even want to watch that. I would feel bad for Braun watching the Lakers go up against the Warriors. Whereas,
But Braun almost won a game last year
Yo, but LeBron trying to go
won a
to
game
the
who?
rim
against the Warriors.
almost won a game.
But you would say that no, he pretty much had the game. He came as close as you could win a game without winning it.
So now
and you would
imagine-
say that even more about the Warriors versus this hypothetical team with Jimmy Butler. No,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
you would say that even more.
Yes,
like,
so what I'm saying is that if Braun plays the same way he played in the playoffs last year when he was going off last year, I would give them more than, like, I would say 60-40, like, as if
But
them losing against the Rockets.
You give him a 40% chance of winning that
If
series.
LeBron plays the
with
same-
Jimmy Butler.
If LeBron played the
like
same way he played last year in the playoffs against that Rockets team, I'd be like, oh shit, LeBron.
Nah. I'm giving that
Nah.
80-20.
The
if
only
he
team-
does that, then yo,
Only team.
that's my
only
Lord
team-
and Savior. If he does that,
Yeah, he is.
Only team I would bet against LeBron playing like that would be the Warriors. I don't think Jimmy Butler like moves. I mean, granted, the Rockets look terrible right now, so he'll help them defensively. He'll score all that, but I still don't see him moving the needle that much.
I would disagree.
Yeah, you'll make it to the playoffs.
No, they'll make it to the playoffs now. Their window's back
Well,
open.
it ain't looking like
He
it right
lifts
now.
He lifts it up and
You first of all, listen. You know it's not looking like it when we getting excited that they rehired your defensive coach, basically.
who did?
The defensive guy, whoever the guy,
The Rockets did?
the Rockets rehired their.
I don't
the
care
co-
what nothing they do. It's all about Braun.
Okay, so listen. Last year the Rockets had like Mike D'Antoni was like coaching the offense, like kind of like a defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
He retired in the offseason.
shoot every time.
And you see how terrible they looked on defense?
Yeah.
They just rehired him. Like he can't. They hired him out of retirement. That's how bad they were looking on defense.
Damn.
And it's been like a story like, oh, the defensive guru is back. That's how you know something is bad when you got to talk about
It's
that.
bad. It's bad.
No, I agree. It's terrible.
They barely beat the Nets.
Look, I didn't think they're gonna be this bad. I thought they'd take a step back. I didn't know they'd be this bad.
They in Wizards territory right
Melo.
now.
But the Lakers in Wizards territory right now.
No, but it's not because the Lakers are actually like trying to fill each other out. Like I can see because for example, like when they got blown out the other night,
Mm-hmm.
LeBron was just on the sidelines, like sitting there, just like real calm, just like really like taking
Yeah.
everything in rather than being
This
upset.
is good. This is good. This
Yeah,
is good.
Yeah.
I think they're really in that phase where they're literally
Yeah.
just like, all right,
Oh,
cool.
definitely.
Let's figure out like the good, the bad. Let's figure out how to play each other. Let's figure out they don't have like steady lineups.
No.
Like the substitution
What do you
pattern
think
is so
the top-
unpredictable.
What do you think the 5 is?
That works best?
6 minutes left in the game. Tie game.
Who it should be:
Who
For
it should be?
the Lakers or the Rockets?
Lakers.
Oh,
Braun, Kuzma, Josh Hart, JaVale McGee. It's a toss up between Lance and Lonzo Ball right now
Yeah.
because Lance plays so well
Lance.
in the fourth quarter.
Should be Lance. That's my 5.
But Lonzo Ball's been shooting the 3 well. He plays so well with LeBron.
So
off
you
ball.
leave Brandon Ingram, the number 2 pick, out?
He's 6.
Brandon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he don't. He just
I
don't.
agree,
He just
but-
don't fit with their system.
No,
like he's a. I hate to say this.
Poor man's KD.
He's a ball stopper. Like Phil Jackson talk about. But now when they run plays for him, like I have him on my fantasy squad, so I like watch and I see like Kuzma just he scores with more finesse,
Yeah,
just
he's
easier. Like he gets the ball, he's going to the rack. All right, cool. Whereas Brandon Ingram's like bouncing, dribbling a little bit, trying to back you down, do some turnaround. Where it's just like
Mid-range
mid-range, we're just like,
fadeaway
all right,
time.
this isn't efficient anymore. Like if this was like 2008, that'd be phenomenal. But now it's like you're slowing the game
changing.
down,
It's changing.
especially when they need to score fast. Like
Yeah.
they need to score as fast as possible.
They can't run a half-court offense. They need to get
Oh, no.
everything in transition.
yeah.
So
Do you-
The game's changing, man. These rookies look nice.
I would go
Look nice.
with Lonzo Ball over Lance Stevenson.
I agree. Do you think they make a trade this season?
I hope they do.
They gotta.
They need some
They-
shooters.
I don't know who they're gonna give up though.
They need Brandon Ingram.
Do they give him up though? I hope they
would.
do. They should.
Send him somewhere where he
Him
can
or
be.
Lonzo.
What? Brandon Ingram and a first-round pick for Jimmy Butler or Brad
Send him
Beal
somewhere
or
where he
what?
can be a star, and my fantasy squad can thrive.
They needed a Brad Beal
Because they got him. They can let go of him.
If
They
that
can-
deal is there, yeah, I would do that.
you let go Brandon Ingram and Lonzo.
Yeah, Brandon
For
Ingram,
Brad?
Lonzo,
Brad and
and a first-round pick
And a
for
first-round
Kawhi.
pick.
That's what they were saying.
the first round pick.
Well, if you could do all that, then I would just. Then why don't you do it for Kawhi?
Well, San Antonio wasn't going to do it.
Oh yeah, they were.
It was for
actually-
Paul George.
I was reading some crazy
it was Paul
things.
George. They didn't pull the trigger.
Well, they made the right choice there.
Too much.
Yeah, that's too much for him.
What did they want for him? Brandon Ingram.
And a first, no?
I thought it.
I would have gave that up.
Oh,
Look-
for
na-
Paul
looking
George,
looking at it
no,
now.
I thought it was
In the
Lonzo,
moment,
Bi and a first. That's too steep.
That's
for
too
Paul
much,
George,
yeah.
in my opinion. One of them and a first, I would do, but both of them and a first, I would not.
Lonzo,
I would do
B.I.
both of them without a first, though.
Alonzo Bi and a first.
For Paul George,
I would have thought about it, but ultimately I wouldn't have done it. Now I'm ecstatic I didn't do it.
I'm looking at it. I'd have pulled the trigger on that. I'm not even gonna lie. Just because, similar to the Rocket situation, Bron only has about 2-3 more like years in his prime.
this one and next
Like-
year, and then he's
And
not
you
good.
need.
He's good.
I don't know about not good.
no. You know,
he
his
just
standards,
yeah.
his
He
standards.
Yeah.
gonna just be. I think he'll still
Now
be.
he's the 8th best player in the league 3 years from now. instead
Yeah, I'm
of
about to say
top
he'll
1
still be
for
top
sure.
10. Yeah. I just don't see him dominating anymore.
No.
Like he'll still be. The numbers will still be there.
Yeah.
25. You know.
Less flashes.
Yeah. But it's,
25, 6, and 5.
yeah. It'd be more like damn. Like all right, cool. I didn't see him even do that.
Yeah.
It won't be anything like no crazy dunks or anything like that. But
He doesn't jump as high anymore.
That's a
can
fact.
That's a fact.
You see his one-handed, 1 foot
that would
tomahawk
yeah.
in transition.
That head is way below the rim now.
I-
It
yeah.
used to be above the rim.
I saw an old clip, when he's in Cleveland. First time around with the headband, head above the rim.
Dude,
He did a side by side on his IG, and I was like, "Why you do this to yourself?"
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
could
yeah.
see the drastic
Yeah.
difference in how high he was jumping.
Dude, if you just watch his like 2007, 2008, 2009 highlight mix of like his MVP season, he just the way he like runs, he like floats on the floor, and just his head is this far above the rim. It's unreal.
But it's even like when he got back to Cleveland, he was jumping like lower, like his vert
His
was
back.
was lower than what it was when he was in Miami. Because like even like he was catching some of them crazy alleys that JR and Kyrie were throwing him, but you could tell he was stressed to
Yeah.
get those things. Like
yeah,
like. But then I knew when
He was like 280 in Miami.
Yo,
that was when he was.
He was on some Zion Williamson, some Zion Williamson shit. But when I saw that picture of him after the Eastern Conference Finals, when he had the ice packs all over him,
Oh my goodness.
I was like,
Man.
oh shit.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still doing it though. But look, that's enough for the West. Let's get to this draft.
Zion.
I saw a game last night,
Kev, I saw the whole. You see the whole thing?
whole thing.
too.
I had to take my Twitter off of private because I wanted the world to know that I was watching this. I was like, yo, this kid, 6'7". I don't know if he's even actually 6'7".
Hold on. Can I just preface? I got an alert today from Bleacher Report of Steve Kerr comparing him to LeBron.
Yeah, I saw
You
it.
know I don't take
I
these
saw it.
things lightly. So
Listen,
continue.
first of all, he's 6'7". He's 285. Let's put this into perspective. There's only one player in the NBA that currently weighs more than him by 2 pounds, and that's Boban.
7'3".
7
on the
yes.
Clippers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only player in
That guy
the
weighs 290.
he's the only guy in the entire NBA
NBA. Oh, whoa.
that weighs more than this kid. But now listen to this kid, 6'7", 285, can dribble, can shoot,
45
has a
inch
45-inch vertical leap.
Bro, no, Kev. Like,
And it's noticeable.
Like, dude, you watch LeBron, you watch
Bro.
like, you watch Zach LaVine, you watch these people that jump high. Like this dude, he has bounce.
6'7", 285.
Like, trampoline bounce.
He got
Like,
videos of him
he's
like doing
massive.
the Jordan dunk from the free throw line.
Easily.
It's like it's so easy. Like he's
Dude.
like walking and like, and he dunks with like such variety. I
I've
haven't
seen
seen
him.
someone dunk like that since
No.
Shaq.
Dude, lefty, righty, 2 feet, 1 feet, doesn't matter.
He dunks with that kind of aggression, except he's just way higher.
I've seen a video of him not having shoes on.
No,
And
no,
he throws
no.
it off the backboard and then catches it through the legs and dunks the lefty.
He
without
has like
shoes.
Charles Like he reminds me of Charles Barkley. Said that he
Way
is
more athletic.
way more athletic
Way more.
and way more in shape.
and taller.
Like Charles
and
Barkley was like
stronger.
round. This dude looks like he literally plays in the NFL.
Yeah, he's a linebacker who jumps off a trampoline.
Yes, like he could be a tight end, like, and people he would fuck with anyone.
But he's not even the best player on his team.
RJ Barrett is, or is it RJ Barrett? His name?
Barrett. Yeah, RJ Barrett is the best player in the country.
I don't know.
in
Listen,
college.
I think Zion Williamson will fare better in the NBA than RJ Barrett will. Though.
I agree. But right now,
yeah,
RJ Barrett his game is polished.
It's
bro.
before we go there for one second. I just want to say something. Yesterday, I watched. So Kentucky had the number 2 recruiting class in the nation. Duke had number 1. Got blown out, wiped them off the floor. First of all, I seen dudes running into Zion Williamson, and like I'm not even gassing, bouncing off.
Bro,
Like he was
freaky.
driving,
He's
and people were like
freaky, bro.
running to like try to stop him, and you just watched it like boom, and like feel that shit in their chest. Like that dude is brolic.
Yeah.
Like he's solid. Like yeah.
Please watch this highlight.
And he just
No,
like,
I will.
It's a lot of dunks,
No, I
but
will
you gotta like
after
watch
this.
him play in the game. Like
if
I was,
you watch his hoop mixtape,
Yeah.
you're like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
this dude has bounce, like it's crazy.
But then when you watch him
but then
play-
watch the Duke highlights.
Yeah.
and it's like, oh,
You see, like-
he could kind of shoot a mid-range.
Yeah.
jumper. Oh, he runs the point sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's catching blocks and just grabbing that shit out of the air.
Yo.
And dropping dime. You saw that when he caught it out of the air and just dropped a dime to
bro.
RJ Barrett. And
I
won.
really hope that like he like only thing I fear because he weighs so much. His lower extremities, like all that jumping up and down, like on his knees. I just pray that he has some longevity.
There was one rebound in the the beginning of the game. It was like the third possession of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Zion, the rim was like here. It looked like literally.
It's
And-
not even funny how high
no,
he can
bro,
jump.
He's freaky. Like,
But you both agree he's the second best player on the team?
yeah. He's
Based
the
on
second
just
player
like pure like basketball skills and talent, yeah, definitely. RJ Barrett is a fucking monster. So
Tell
RJ,
me about this guy, yeah.
6'7" lefty, 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
Drops down. He's got like the slow mo like James Harden finish at the rim. Like
Yeah,
makes it
can
look
shoot.
so easy. That
Yeah,
type of thing.
he was like literally scoring with ease yesterday.
Easily.
Like ease, like coming off screens, and like he goes up kind of slow, and it was just like,
Cash.
like,
This other dude on the team, Cam Reddish.
yo, he's good
nice.
too.
He's nice.
So listen,
He's
tho-
mini T-Mac.
these dudes were the top 3 recruits in according to ESPN 100 last year.
One,
And
two,
Duke got them all?
1, 2, 3. RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and they're all on the same team. They were 1, 2, 3.
Cam Reddish is a top 10 overall pick.
and they
He's the
were
third best
literally-
player on his team.
And you could tell yesterday when they were playing, they were 1, 2, 3. Like RJ Barrett had 33, Zion Williamson had 28, and Cam Reddish had 22. 1, 2, 3. Like literally.
Cam
In a
Reddish.
college game?
Yeah.
The final score was 118 to 84.
In a college game?
And they only played 2 20-minute halves. NBA scores out here.
Yeah, it's facts.
Whoa.
Dude, it was
Blew
it was
them
weird.
out. Blew them out.
Cam
Whoa.
Reddish has that Tracy McGrady game.
Yes.
So low key.
Yes.
So he's like a 6'8", 6'9"
And the funny thing about it-
shooter. He's a 2 guard.
You can't even see
I'm
how
about to
good
check
he is
out a
'cause
Duke
he-
game.
Yeah, bro, you gotta check it out.
You can't even tell how good he is because he plays with Zion and,
I know.
RJ Barrett.
I was like trying to like look at them as like individual.
It's
pieces,
hard.
but like
RJ Barrett's like the main one, and you can see like he has
you
like
see, and it's like he should easily be in the NBA. Right
yeah,
now.
and then Zion.
So should Zion because
Yeah.
he's just like an athlete. But like, take away athleticism, whatever. Like RJ Barrett, like should be in
Like
the
yeah,
league
he has like
right
the most
now.
polished
Yeah,
game on
yeah.
that team.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
Zion is.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's just
he'll dunk it righty, he'll dunk it left, he'll dunk it.
he's just
one
a
foot, 2
freak.
feet.
Like he's
He
just a
catches
freak.
alley oop like windmills like this with 2 hands. It's like
He's just a freak. Like yo, Duke. I wouldn't be surprised they go undefeated this
Me too.
season.
Win the whole thing.
I'm not even gassing. Like if they like approach every night like with the same tenacity they approached last night with, they literally were beating Kentucky like they were a D2 team.
It was like 38 to 10 or something.
It was
hard.
like they
Really good.
What did you expect before the game?
to be competitive. It was the number 1 recruiting class versus
Yes.
the number 2
Duke
recruiting
was
class.
ranked number 4. And Kentucky
Yeah,
was
ranked number 2 in the nation. They were ranked lower than them.
And that was disrespectful.
Yeah,
regardless.
I
was
knew it.
disrespectful
I
about that.
thought Duke was gonna be number 1 in the
I mean,
poll.
Who were
you're a
1 and
C fan.
3?
What?
Kansas is number
Kansas.
1. I don't know who number 3 is. Someone.
Nevada or some? I think it's Nevada.
You know what's funny about
They're
that?
nice.
Nevada's supposed to be really good
They
this
are
year.
good, but
We'll
dude,
see though.
Dude, no.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
These freshmen.
I'm not watching it either.
I was listening to Jay Billis talk last night.
Yeah.
And it was like 38 to 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like only freshmen have scored all the points. Yet.
Oh my God.
Bro.
It's just these one and dones that are.
They're playing St. John's at the Garden like they do every year. I might buy.
Oh, they are?
I might go to that. I'm not even. Gonna
I mean,
lie.
if these prospects are that good,
Yeah.
I
Listen,
might have to come with you.
I mean, the ticket's gonna be out through the roof, but
Not being in the nosebleeds, but I can see.
get the
Rocking
binoculars
us out, yeah.
I was just texting my boy who's really into ball too today, and he was like, "Dude, you see that Duke game last night?" And we were talking about it all
Yeah.
day. And I was like, when this rookie class now, like Ayton, Trae Young, Luka, and then Zion, RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, when they're like in their prime 5-6 years from now, and like Giannis and Anthony Davis are like and Kawhi are like the best players in the league, like that is when the NBA.
the
is gonna
NBA
be
is
legit.
stupid. Gonna be like
Loaded.
stupid
It's
loaded.
loaded.
Like it's loaded now, but when these kids get in there, I'm not even joking. Like Kev, it's gonna probably be like the
Not
most.
better in the 90s.
Yo,
I love it when old heads say that.
Oh, all right. I'm like,
Relax. Oh, I thought
No, I always chuckle.
Me
No,
too, you see my face?
I always chuckle.
I'm about to cut.
Nah, it's been like this
I'm
at
about to
least-
shut-
went through more competition.
Yeah, I'm about to shut.
Yeah, it's been like this like at least the last 2-3 years.
Those 6'11"
And it just
dudes
keeps-
that played in the NBA when Jordan played in the NBA wouldn't even be on D1 right now.
6'11" shooting threes.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant pulls up from anywhere.
Bro,
Yeah,
he
what's
was perfect.
Havlicek gonna do with Kevin Durant? What's Bob Cousy gonna do with Westbrook?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd run off the court.
What was
What Bill Russell do with Anthony Davis?
What was Jordan center at the time?
Embiid,
Bill Cartwright. What's the other one?
Scott Purdue.
Scott Purdue. Yeah. Dudley. What they gonna do? What they gonna do?
With Anthony Davis or Joel Embiid.
Nothing.
Come on,
These dudes
what
are-
Larry gonna do with Braun?
That's a
He gonna
fact.
give it back on the offense, but defensively.
Yo, Larry would be third best small forward in the game right now. Maybe.
Third.
Talent wise, Durant
I
and
don't know.
LeBron have already eclipsed. I think.
And Greek Freak.
Oh yeah.
Kawhi.
Kawhi. Yeah, he's fifth.
Oh yeah, you're right. Talent wise, without question. Accolade wise, he's definitely third.
Yeah.
Especially by the time Durant finished his
talent,
run.
just talent.
Oh, just talent. Yeah, I agree.
He might be fifth.
Fifth.
Yes, I would agree.
That's on. People have him on their Mount Rushmore ever. And
That
if
shit
he-
gonna
if
change.
he played right now,
Yeah.
in his position.
Yes, I
he would be
agree.
five.
I agree.
You know how many dudes in the and when they release that NBA top 50 plays of all time are gonna get shifted out?
Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
Poof.
Scotty who could just start sleeping people to
Zion
the
Williamson is
side.
going
He's gonna just start sleeping people out.
Yeah, Chris Webber who?
Yeah, speaking of small forwards,
People
yeah, he
walk.
gone.
Yeah. Oh, come
That's
on.
a joke.
Yo, they've been
Yeah, your 1 year run. You can't coast on that no more.
they've been gassing him up for years. Excuse me, sir.
He's gone.
There's gonna be a lot of people that just
It's only a
get
few
shifted.
remain. Jordan will remain. Kareem will remain.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like so when I think
Bill Russell,
when
lucky
the
it was
Warriors
grainy.
like finally dismantle
2 years.
around that time,
Steph
2 years,
and-
the draft class coming in, you're gonna start really seeing superstars on a more equal spread of talent across the NBA. Oh my
It's Durant.
God.
We're in like a holding pattern because of
I might pay
Durant.
for league pass for real then.
I paid for it last year.
Yeah.
It was good. Who's your favorite rookie right now?
Oh,
Luka.
Yeah, I like Luka.
Luka.
Yeah, I like
Luka.
him a lot.
I'd heard so much hype about him.
I watched.
He
his
looks really
highlights.
good.
And then I
watched his
drafted him.
highlights. I'm like, he's not athletic enough for the league. Is he a 2? Is he a 3? Or is he a 1? He's like 6'7", 230. He's like that weird size where they're kind of in between. But yeah, he's nice. He's
Yeah,
nice. I
he's
would
so
prove him wrong.
graceful out there.
Trae
And
Young's
calm.
playing well
Yeah,
too,
he
though. I'm
is.
not
He
gonna
is,
lie.
but his team is so bad.
I didn't really see his game translating well to the
Yeah.
NBA,
I
but
read
he's
it.
looking good so far.
And he's not even shooting that well from three.
He's shooting terribly, but
Yeah.
terrible, and he's still dropping dimes and getting 20.
he's still
20
averaging like
pieces.
16. I think.
That's how good. I watched that Hawks Mavs game that they
shit was
played each
good.
other. That shit was
Yeah,
in
me
it,
too.
especially the fourth
That
quarter.
game was lit.
Nah, Luka's really good. I wish I picked him
Aiden's
up.
pretty good too.
He's very. Oh, he's just like a guy. I feel like that'll always just be like a. He'll never be like a Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team or whatever, but he'll just like always be an all-star.
Mhm, give you that 20 and 10.
Yeah, he'll always give you 20 and 10.
But that's the-
1 year he'll give you 26.
That's
and
the
12.
thing.
But that's the thing. That
When
game
you're a
is-
big
Go
man,
ahead,
you're
go ahead.
kind of limited, like versus like a guard and a
shoot
wing.
out.
Yeah, but Luka's
Can he shoot
initiating
outside?
the
He can't really
offense.
shoot threes, but
He's
can
gonna
shoot
have to
like a
expand
pick
his
and
game
pop.
though.
Yeah.
Because like you gotta think about it.
He
When
can.
Shaq was playing, dude was 7'1", 300 pounds. So like he was overpowering people. DeAndre Ayton is like 7'1", 230.
That's true.
He's a
Yeah.
man child.
Yeah,
He's
so,
look like
I seen him, but
Yeah.
like,
born in 1999.
They claim he's 20.
You know, and he's
Yeah.
They claim he's 20.
so like, where's he from? What
What'd you
country?
say?
Is he from Bahamas?
He's he's
Isn't he supposed to be 20?
Yeah, I think he's 20.
That's what they said, right?
Yeah, he's 20.
That's what they claim. I see his face.
He got the same.
He look older than all of us
He
combined.
got that thigh maker shit going
Yeah.
on.
He look older than Thon Maker.
No one know where you from. Oh my god! But yeah, I think the NBA is just like headed in a beautiful direction. I think eventually they're gonna overtake the NFL, like for the most
I think-
profitable, league.
That's coming. I think it's like
Yeah,
the
it's a
most
steady
popular.
incline.
It's
I mean,
definitely
I-
most
now.
profitable.
It'll be hard to do in America solely, but globally, I know that like
Globally, they already
they
got
already
him.
surpassed them.
You sending Sir Blake Bortles to London, that ain't gonna do it. You got the Warriors out in China.
And that's
You
the
think-
only market that they have is London.
That's it. Well put.
That's the only market they have.
And
is
you giving
London.
they've been giving them trash until this season.
Bruh.
You would have thought the Jaguars was the signature
You gotta
team.
send the best teams out there. You got people out there wearing Cleveland Brown hats at Jaguars games. People confused. They don't know what the hell going on out there.
Has
One
Brady
third.
even touched down out there?
Brady doesn't want. Brady would.
Rodgers
never.
ever-
Brady, they probably refuse to go out there.
They
Yeah, I think
ain't my
It's a
product.
hassle going out there.
Yeah.
It's a hassle for the Warriors going to China and playing exhibition games, but when you want to
China
market the
play.
product,
Well, they also getting paid like $35 million.
that's a
guaranteed
fact. You're
funds.
right. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's
They got
different.
brands.
It's
You're right,
different.
you're right.
Yeah, we got brands to represent. We got what? Steph got what?
Under
Thinking
Armour.
like 33.
Under Armour. Yeah, 33 off this, and then he probably making what, another 15 a year off Under Armour.
Maybe more. I think he has ownership.
More than
Stake.
that. I'll be in China too, smiling.
Oh, without
He
question.
makes more off Under Armour than he does.
I
with
would
the
agree.
NBA Contract.
Already had stake in the company.
Under Armour's like #1 athlete. No.
Yeah, already had stake in the company. And then this is before he won the 2 MVPs.
He might win another one this year.
Yeah, the way he playing. Speaking of,
What?
what we get out of here? Most valuable player this year.
Speaking of that,
Since Braun has conceded it.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
gonna
I think that's already over,
My
yeah.
pick was Braun.
Mine too.
My pick was Braun.
I'm gonna learn one
I
day.
thought they were going to be a 4 seed, and LeBron was going to win the scoring title and the MVP.
I'm gonna learn how he operates one day. I get it now.
no one knows how Braun works except for Braun. I would say
I don't think it's going to be Steph Curry.
me neither.
No.
Just like the Warriors are too good, they're going to cancel each other out. Kevin Durant's still the best player on that team. Everyone knows it.
If the
Yeah.
Bucks continue to play like this, I'm going with Greek Freak.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
because if Steph put up the same numbers that Greek Freak put up, you're gonna look at his teammates versus
Yeah.
what Greek
if
Freak
the
was
Bucks
doing.
are a 3 seed, which I think they will be, maybe they sneak out a 2 seed somehow, even though they won't be better than Boston or Toronto.
Why can't Kawhi then?
No, but what I'm saying is if Greek Freak plays 78 games and the Bucks win 55,
Yeah.
53 to 57 games, something
Yeah.
like that, and he's
Putting up these numbers.
he's averaging 25, 13, and
Oh, you're right.
and
He is
leading
putting
the
up some.
leading the team in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. Then it's a no-brainer.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, he's like number 2 in alien numbers. AD's number 1, but his team sucks.
Yeah,
They falling out. You're right. That's a good point.
Like, if his team is really good and
Yeah.
he's leading them in all those categories, then
I back
LeBron
that.
is still not playing MVP status.
No, he's out of this.
It's
He's
a
out of
wrap.
this. He's out of
Gave
it.
up on Braun already?
He's out of it.
I'm out on LeBron. Too,
I'm out of it.
sadly.
You selling
I
your,
doubt
selling
this
your
comes
Braun
back.
stock?
Yeah.
You
For
selling it
MVP?
all-
Yeah.
Oh, for MVP.
Yeah,
Yeah, for MVP.
Okay, yeah. I gave up.
It's just too much ground. If he, it's not. But the way the team's trending,
They would literally have to go on like for him to like catch up now or even get into discussion. They'd have to go like on a 10-game winning streak where he's like averaging like 37.
Yeah.
you'd have to really try.
They'd have
Yeah.
to go. They'd have to go.
He would.
You're right.
You'd
yeah.
have to really
He'd have
try.
to put some effort in.
They'd
Yes.
have to go like 27-5 before
Yeah.
the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Not fake try. Really try.
Yeah. Braun had to get some extra grays in his bed for him to win MVP.
Maybe headband Braun will play better.
Yeah.
He wearing the headband again?
He brought it back. So maybe.
When did this happen?
So maybe we got to revisit. I think he premieres it tonight against your Wolves.
How y'all know that?
Against your boy.
He put up.
It was in a pregame thing or something.
Yeah, he's on social media with it. I think he put up a picture with
Holy
it.
shit!
Headband Braun.
So maybe it's a little. Maybe I might.
Switch it up. You saw Kyrie get the haircut and start
Yeah.
to play well.
That's true.
He
Maybe,
was looking-
maybe I'll hold on to it just another day or two. Let me survey the scene for the week.
I ain't seen Headband Bron since what 2012,
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
Miami days 2013.
That was a different
That
dude.
was yoked LeBron.
Whoa, that was a different dude,
280
yeah.
LeBron,
Yeah. He got a lot of stretch marks
fucking
now.
huge.
Yeah.
Well, because he had to lose the weight because he's getting older and like.
Yeah, you
whatever.
can't carry around that
you
much
can't.
weight. Yeah.
But
Yeah, that wasn't even a discussion. I didn't want to hear nobody.
I remember when he was in Miami and like the Nike store in Midtown had like a replica of his body when he was 280. I was like, shit. Like,
yeah.
He was wilding. That's back when he almost shot like 60% for the season. I'm like, you on the wing.
Yeah.
that's another thing too. He's barely shooting 50% from the field.
That's sus.
Is he though?
That's suspect. He's always shooting 55 at least.
At least LeBron.
That's
Not
crazy.
sure
Yeah, what are
what's
his stats
freaking
this year?
honestly. Let's see. I'm curious.
He's 26.8 points, 50.3 field goal percent. He's right on the
low.
right on
That's
the edge.
low for him, yeah.
That's
Very
low.
By his standards.
28.8 from 3. 7.5
He had
rebounds.
32.
7.5 rebounds and almost 8 assists.
Those are still amazing.
What's the
numbers,
free
but,
throw?
like, it's LeBron.
Oh, I don't got all that in front of me. Oh, I think he's shooting over 80 from the free throw right now, though.
No
No,
way.
he's not. No,
Yes.
He a habitual
No,
70%.
You know, no. Listen, let me tell you because I know because Shannon Sharp has a bet on it.
He's
Let's
winning
Yeah,
currently?
yo, I love.
Oh,
Shannon Sharp,
he's
by
the
way.
most
77,
entertaining.
77.2.
77.2.
Yeah.
Damn, that hurts then. Because he's missing all the key ones. They've been in so many close games. It's like I thought he was shooting way worse than he was. But
Bron got to let this head go, though. Sorry, there's a video head. I'm just like, he
I
just.
saw a thing when he,
He
had
just-
that, when he had the headband on. It was
He
a
just
meme,
fabricated
and it was
a hairline for himself.
It was just like when you forget to spray on your hair this morning and you had the headband on.
Oh, I
if
see
you
it.
look at pictures from like 2011. He's bald and now he has hair again.
People been asking him for. Oh yeah, I see headband Bron. All right, yeah. Okay,
but he gonna tear up your wolves?
listen.
If Jimmy
I got
was
faith in
playing-
him now.
I watch a quarter.
Let me see.
Jimmy playing?
They say he is.
Those I stayed
That
up for
game at
the
8?
No, that
10:30. No, we got
10:30.
nothing but time.
Nothing but time.
I stayed up for the Nuggets Lakers game, like for all of it.
Mm.
I ain't like myself in the morning.
It's too yo.
It's
That's
too
how
late.
I felt this morning when I watched
For the
last
Duke game,
night.
right?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I started watching that shit. And I mean, it ended like 11:30. You'd have
No,
thought
yeah.
like midnight.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, midnight.
You'd have thought I stayed up to 2:00 and went out drinking the night before.
Yeah, that's
this
what I'm
morning I was at
saying.
work hugging the coffee maker. Like,
Yeah.
I was in Seattle like a week ago. You could go out and have dinner when
My
when the,
snooze
when the
alarm
latest
went
game.
off
I was
This
like,
morning, I thought it was my first alarm. It was late this morning. I was fucked.
okay,
But yeah, man.
Sports.
Well-
Anything we miss?
nah.
Wait, I don't think so.
I think we hit it all, man. We done gave them some.
Oh, rookie of the year.
Oh, Luca.
Got Luke, rookie of the year.
I got Luca.
Yeah.
I like
All
the-
three teams
I
are
like
bad,
the
but
Luca and Dennis Smith Jr. combo a lot. They need Harrison Barnes is not the truth. Not the truth.
No,
They
their
need
styles
a
don't
good-
match.
they need
Tell
a good-
Kev that.
no, their styles don't mesh. But keep getting your numbers while you can.
Yeah.
Be selfish, my
They
G.
need a good wing. They need a good.
I need
wing.
I need to win. So I agree, though. I
They need a
agree.
good 3-4 man, and they'll be set.
I ain't going lie.
6th man of the year. Dig deep into them basketball brains.
D-Rose.
I think
Yeah, I was
so.
gonna
He
say
averaged
that
se-
too.
He's averaging 17 right now
Yeah, he
off
might.
the bench.
That'd be the
Who
one
was I
that first one that
thinking? Who was
comes
my
to.
pick at
But
the beginning of the year, I'm trying to remember.
Eric Gordon.
No. It was a.
what about Rozier?
He wants to get traded. You heard that today?
I
He's
s-
like, no, I'm not happy with my minutes. Trade.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I read that like 7 teams were eyeing him.
Yeah, that's what I read. Maybe it was.
Oh, then he's gone
I don't
then.
know. Yeah,
What do you
he's-
trade?
Terry.
He's a starting caliber point guard. That's
Yeah.
why. He's definitely a starter.
That's because. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Talent-wise, like-
No. I fully agree,
Yeah.
but it's like, wouldn't you want to stay and compete for a title? But I guess you want to get this money now.
You gotta get that bread while you can. You gotta secure the bag.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, but that's gonna be depressing because the reports are looking like he gonna end up on the Suns. I mean, you want the bag, but you don't. Do you want it in Phoenix?
No, he'll learn. He'll learn. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. If I was him, I'll just wait. Like just
One more.
wait. You gonna be a free agent this season
Yeah,
in the
one
summer.
more, one more.
Just wait.
At
You have-
least try to compete
and
for
have
a
your
ring,
options,
but
man.
he want to ball out. He want to play.
Go to Phoenix.
He probably think he better than Kyrie. You know he think that. So you looking at Hayward out there like, damn, y'all can't start 2 guards.
That's good though. I can do better than that. Oh
Who's your
man,
6th man of the year? You got D Rose?
I guess. I mean, it's not. I mean, there's no one really standing out outside of him. But I mean, it's only because he averaged. I mean, he got that 50. But that 50 boosted his average up a lot. So that he averaged 17, which it's like ballooned up a little.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's been decent.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the rosters to really.
I forget who my pick was. I had a good pick, but I can't remember it now. I'll remember.
Who's the Raptors 6 man?
I
Van
think
Vliet.
Fred VanVleet.
Oh no, he been injured.
decent.
Forget that.
Van
He's a
Vliet.
good
Nah.
player.
He on my fantasy squad. He been doing his thing when
Oh, he's back?
That's a good
since he
pick.
got back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a good late round pick for you.
Got him. Nah, he wasn't even a late round pick.
yeah?
He was
Oh,
just
yeah.
out there in free agency. I said, mine.
Guess we could just end on how everybody fantasy team doing.
My team's trash.
My,
I'm terrible at fantasy.
wait, what's your record?
I'm 1-2 right now.
No. So then my team is trash.
Is it? I pick,
You 0-3?
I pick my
0-3.
fantasy team. The way I pick my
Very
fantasy
proud.
team is if these people were on a team in real life, I would like this team. But that's the opposite of fantasy.
Yeah.
You can't pick your team that way. But like that's how I pick the teams.
Kev, tell us how you pick. Because you always end up in the same place.
I think I do good early on, but then after like the fourth pick, it's just like I spring for people, and sometimes it works with like Luca, and then you get yourself like a Jonathan Isaac, things of that nature that you come to regret quite quickly, and then you have your league commissioner coming in and apologizing for caving your head in. I ran to Tim in the bathroom. He was like, it's nothing personal.
Yeah. Yo, you saw someone picked like Ben Simmons 5th in our league or something?
How?
That was crazy. But
God bless him. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm 2-1 right now. I lost last week to the number 1 guy in the league, but I only lost by like 50. That's because Jimmy Butler didn't play. So that means that I'm in a good space, but I'm kind of tight because yesterday I set my lineups up, and the Yahoo didn't give me credit for it.
Oh, they didn't save your lineup?
I set my lineup for the entire week.
that's what I did.
Did you
I
make
changed
a-
it today
wait, did
too.
you make a
Same thing
move?
happened to me.
I didn't make any moves. So
Okay,
now imagine I set
I
my
don't
lineup
know
for
that.
the entire week, but only yesterday my lineup wasn't set where the rest of the week is set up.
I do it,
I
but
was doing mad mock drafts like before because just for fun. Our league is 12 people, and I did not want to get stuck at that like 7, 8, 9 where I had to decide between Kat, Russ, or like Jokic.
Yeah.
And of course, I got 8, and I pick up Kat, who I don't really like that much, and I don't like my squad.
yeah, because his guy's messing your guy up.
I know.
The games he's out, he beast. The games
Hey
Jimmy
man, listen, I picked Jimmy as my second overall pick because I believed in the hype. The way he was talking this
Paul.
summer,
Yeah.
in the past couple of weeks before we drafted, I was like, oh, let's go.
Me too.
He was available. I had KD. My squad's kind of deep, man. I mean, I got
You got KD?
KD, Jimmy Butler, Blake Griffin.
Yeah, that's a big
It's a
three.
good squad.
Let me
Yeah.
see who else. I mean, Aaron Gordon, if he actually plays the way he's supposed to play, he'd be really good. Willie Cauley-Stein has been really good for me.
He has.
He's been a
good.
sleeper
I had
pick.
Harry Giles because I thought he was going to
Yo,
be
Harry
nice.
Giles, his stepfather used to cut my hair. Funny story.
Wow.
Oh, Ed did ask for a shout out for his Kings. He showed me their schedule, their next 10 games. That might be the hardest stretch anybody's going to face this season.
That's when we'll see who they really
Like,
are.
they might not win a game.
Tyreek
Like,
Evans been trash for me. He ain't been doing nothing. I got Brandon Ingram. Dario Saric. That could have been
He's
something.
good.
He's not doing anything this year. Now
I know,
imagine
but
how
he's kinda
you
good,
hear
though.
this. This is all off hype. If I had all those players with Brandon Ingram, Dario Saric, or I have Jamal Murray as well, I got a little squad
That
popping.
is a good squad.
Yeah.
You know, but
you got Blake Griffin and Jamal.
I got
Jamal Murray playing
Montrezl
real well.
Harrell, who's playing really well. I got some
Louisville
people.
boy, I like him.
I'm out here trying to, make sure we stack up. I got Des Bryant today in my fantasy football.
I got another injury today. Can't catch a break season.
So the thing is, I'm kind of tight because yesterday I missed I didn't get points for playing yesterday. But I'm only down by 10 points, so that means my squad is really good. Like we can have one.
That is a good, yeah.
We can have one off day and still recoup the points. So
I played everybody and their mother, and we only up 12. We try to eke them out.
Kev, who's your best players on your team? You got Lonzo Ball.
Giannis is my best player.
Oh, you got Giannis.
My big three is like Giannis, Devin Booker, and then after that, there's Gobert. He's actually been more consistent because Devin Booker's been injured. Giannis been injured, but anytime he plays, he's a guaranteed. So, and then
Lonzo Ball.
Conley's been good.
Who?
Mike Conley's been good.
I forgot he's even in the league.
I know.
Kev never
He's
forgets.
so
Kev
low-key.
always picks up Conley.
He's a solid player.
Yeah.
He's a
Not
good
on my
player.
squad.
Ball not because he's inconsistent. Luka's better.
You have Luka?
Mhm.
That's a good pick.
Your squad sounds pretty good,
Yeah,
Kev.
it's a good team.
If they played,
Yeah.
they played, but
Uh,
pray.
you gonna pray for
We got a
you,
lot
Kev?
more weeks left. I was ready to just tear it all away, and now it's like, damn, week 22. I was like, all right, let me. hang
Kev
in.
love giving donations to fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I do.
It's a tax write-off for Kev. Said, sure, I'll play, guys.
Nah, I was in week 3. I was like, how much more? I'm thinking like football. It's like, nah, week
22 weeks a lot
22.
can change. Because last year I started off 4-0, and I finished like 7th in our league. Like a lot can change
I
quickly.
finished 10th.
Because it's like
12.
people come back. Like when
Yeah.
Boogie comes back, somebody's team is going to change drastically.
That's true.
So it just depends.
Who are you
You think he's
playing?
gonna put up big numbers though?
Who am I playing this week? Trump from way back.
Oh, okay. Because I ran into 2 people that thought they were playing you.
Nah, they ain't. I mean, my name is Jarrell, so
That's what-
you'll know if you playing me.
Squad.
I'm not creative enough to figure out a name. I was gonna put Jarrell Embiid, but I don't have Embiid, so it didn't make sense. Outside of that, I was like, all right, I guess I ain't got nothing. I'm playing Trump.
Boogie, I see 12 and 5.
When he comes back?
His 20 minutes a game. His 18 to 20 minutes.
But that's more than what someone else was getting. I mean, that's someone, depending on who has him, that's a big pickup. I picked up Isaiah Thomas, stashed him just in case he comes back and he's something.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just starting to stash people. Because if he come back and he balling, you'll get a couple of spins on my squad. If he ever plays with that fucking hip of his.
Yeah.
He's never gonna be the same.
Yeah, but we'll see. He's still on my squad just in case y'all,
Yeah.
just in case y'all need something.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the one thing about this league. Like we should literally have like one injury slot rather than 2. Because a lot of players get stashed that way. Like people have you can have Boogie and Isaiah Thomas, for example.
Or Boogie and KP.
Boogie and KP. Well, KP ain't coming back this year. But if he was,
Nah, they say he might come back in March.
let me pick him up right now.
Nah,
okay?
he's gone.
Someone got him.
Somebody got him.
But do you see that though? You can
Yeah.
have like Boogie and KP just stashed away.
I
But
didn't even
unless
realize
your
that.
team is injury prone like mine, then you gotta make decisions.
And that's why you should have one slot. Because it forces you to make
Gotcha.
decisions. Like in my fantasy football league, we only have 14 slots. So you only get 4 bench. So you got to really like, if you pick someone up, you got to drop someone who really might mean something to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
That makes sense.
And there's a lot more injuries in football also. But in basketball, you only have 1 injury slot.
I like that.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because it forces you to like really like be more aggressive and rather than just hold on to people. And you look right now in our free agency, there's no one available.
Yeah, I know.
It's a
There should never be no one available.
You would thought it was a 14-man
Yeah.
league.
I kept check every day. It's scarce out there.
At night. Some afternoons too, Austin. It's not pretty.
Kept
not
just be
pretty.
checking
I was actually talking to one of our coworkers that's in our league, and I was just like, I gotta just set my lineup and just go woosah. I don't like what I've been coming. I'm box score watching. I can't watch games the same.
I ain't gonna lie, like that's the one negative about like fantasy is like I just don't watch games the same.
I can't.
I'm like, yo, pass it to Murray. Like I want only my guy to score
Yeah.
all the time. But I mean, I guess the good thing is I'm watching teams I wouldn't normally watch play.
That's true.
I watch the Pistons a lot, like to see to see what Blake's doing.
Yeah, I've
I'm
seen
always
a lot
like
of Mavs.
just like you watch the best.
It's sad over here. Sad over here.
You hoping Luka just carry you to the championship? Damn, Kev, it's bleak out there.
It is. It is. But before you go, one last thing. Any updates? Drake, how you feeling about him now? Anything changed?
Scorpion was, I think, his second best album.
Ooh.
That's my opinion.
Was it replaced in the hierarchy?
Nothing was the same. As you guys know, it was number 1.
Yeah. Is it still?
Yeah, it's number 1.
Okay.
I guess it replaces Take Care.
Wow.
But like Take Care is your third best.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because Take Care was, still is. I'm going to revisit that on the
Yeah.
train ride home.
That's what happened last time you came by. Nothing was the same. It's been a while.
It's been a
Yeah.
minute.
I'm about to run Take Care
Yeah.
and hide my tears.
I don't even try to hide the video. I just be sitting there. Sir, are you okay?
How do you feel about the Pusher stuff?
Mm,
I think we talked about this.
we have not.
I mean,
It hurt your heart?
Fan,
It
I
hurt.
would have loved to see him come back and just absolutely eviscerate
Mm-hmm.
Pusha T. but I think it was a better long-term approach what he did in terms of just like keeping his mouth shut and then just like dropping the album with like coming out that way, I guess. Like not even long-term. Like even now, when did the album come out? Like a couple months ago, like whatever.
June? Yeah, late June.
A couple months ago, like now I'm like, okay, I like that better than if he totally went at. But at the time, I'm like, you got to come at this guy.
You should have saw Kev.
You wanted.
Kev was
Beard
distraught
grown, wasn't really talking much.
for a week.
Yeah,
Kev
man.
was listening to
Ain't
Drake.
shaved.
It don't sound the same.
Yeah.
What do you think about the recent though, where he's on the shop? He's
Yeah.
telling his part of the story, but then Pusha goes on Joe Budden's podcast and tells.
I didn't hear the Pusha stuff afterwards, but
Incriminate stuff.
I love the shop. You got LeBron and Drake on there,
Yeah.
so like, yeah,
At this point, it's just best to let that ship
Let
sail
that lay,
that's what
yeah.
I mean. Yeah,
And just
that's what I'm saying.
continue to be great.
You ready for new music? Are you good? You satisfied?
I'm good for now. I'm good for
Ooh.
now. I now I'm kind of like. When January, February comes along,
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
I agree.
When that cold weather really come, it's brisk
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Need some Aubrey in my ear.
like if you gave me something now, I wouldn't reject it. But yeah,
Right.
come like January, February, I'm hungry for it. I need that. I need.
I can't be too greedy.
Yeah.
Because he's given us so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, but January and February is like the line for me.
Yeah, we gotta at least have something in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to hear
Get us to these cold New York
some
City
rumblings.
winters. Yeah,
All right, cool.
I agree.
Oh, man, thank you.
Always
so
fun,
much.
man, when you come on.
Thank you. We just we just put in some work for him. A little over an hour and a half, man.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
we gave y'all that work. Full blown, just in-depth sports talk. It's been a pleasure, man. Thank you for coming on the podcast again.
Appreciate it.
Really appreciate it. You know, you want to shout yourself out, your socials and all that stuff.
Next time I'm here, I'm just Austin now.
That's a fact. You ain't no longer
All
a
right,
guest.
bet.
But you can always get some followers if you want.
At AB Smooth 35
Got you. You see, AB Smooth 35.
because of KD. I got that 35 because of KD.
Yeah, you really are a KD fan.
Yeah, I've been a KD fan for a minute. I got a Supersonics jersey. I wore it to the Garden the other day. I didn't even tell
do
you
remember
guys.
you told me that.
That's
yeah.
dedication. I don't have any man's jersey. I would get a LeBron jersey though. I would.
Which one?
Cavs, Miami, Lakers.
I'll get the Lakers one.
The Lakers jersey looks fresh.
But it's just like, maybe I don't have any style. What the hell do I wear that with? Like,
That's true.
that's yellow. That's just bright.
Yeah.
It's the wintertime.
Yeah, if I ever get a jersey, I'm just gonna hang it up. I don't really know when I'll wear it.
I never even wear them. That's like the first time I wore that in public. I think I've had it
Yeah.
for like 4 years, but I thought that was the time.
Oh, don't they do ones with the hoodies on them? Are they not really? Oh no, they wear it over their hoodies. That's what they
Yeah.
do. See, I have no style, so that's why I wear that.
Kev saying, yeah, that ain't my thing. I think I saw that somewhere on the TV. No,
I do that.
But nah, man, for sure. Thank you for coming through. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, this
As
was
always,
fun.
It's been an amazing episode. People. Thank you for checking out the podcast, you guys. Thank you for the love, support.
Yeah, the increased
Make sure-
engagement.
Oh yeah, we have so much increased engagement now. Social media, listenership has been going up. Thank you guys so much for the support. Make sure you guys keep rating, sharing, subscribing the podcast. Find us everywhere. You know where to find us. Check out the YouTube page, the IGTV page. That's important. You know, we got some full length clips. Well, we got full length episodes, but they cut up into long clips, and then we got the short clips of just special things that happened during this episode and prior episodes. So just keep making sure you guys are supporting and engaging with us on social media. Yeah, man. Till next time, it's cooling out.
Stay cool.
You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.